Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Oh God, every time I touch the game, the music goes away. It still jump scares me sometimes that it does that, even though I know it does that. I hate that games do that, and I wish if they did, there was an option to turn it on or off.
Yeah. I usually have my games on like it's like the full screen windowed so that it won't do that usually is the setting. But I don't know if they can do that on games like Corpse Party. I don't know what engine Corpse Party 2 is built in.
Crimes. Whatever it
Yeah.
is. Crimes.
I just realized I forgot to change my question for the day. Oopsie.
What? Did it pop up on your end?
No. I
Okay.
just realized.
I just remembered. But yes, hello, happy Sunday.
What is the question for Sunday?
I don't have a lot going on, so just what are your plans for this week? Usually
Perish.
is parish. I'm gonna try and do the
no.
opposite of that. I have a busy week. I have a lot going on this week. I'll pop it
It's
in.
a new hire week. I gotta start
Oh.
packing all of my things. Well, I don't have to. I want to because I'd rather be like,
It's
okay,
good.
I did
It's
a
good
little
to
here and a little
start.
there versus all at once. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting ready for holiday setup because my budget got approved, so I can just go buy things.
That's fun. Are you
Yeah, I'm gonna.
doing like Thanksgiving holiday things, or is it just early crumbles?
Not necessarily Crimpa because I personally don't celebrate, and we have like a lot of mixed staff people, in regards to what they celebrate, where they come from, etc. at my job. So I am just keeping it generalized end of the year
Yeah.
holiday, but I can go because one of the things that we do is we have like these little gift baskets that get raffled off. Like we get to pick themes that are relative to um, what we've done that year. For example, I've noticed people like coming in a lot and working extra hours, et cetera, et cetera. So I was like, okay, y'all need naps after that. So,
Yeah.
nap themed little basket where like the basket itself is going to be like a nice reusable cloth basket of some kind, and it'll have like sleepy lotions and tea and things of that nature related to that. Um, I asked my boss, who's on the pharmacy floor a lot, I was like, all right, what's something you've noticed amongst everybody? And I will make a theme out of it because I'm God. And oh God, what was the phrase he used? Because it made me want to strangle him. I was like, okay. um, Gallant persistence. And I was
Okay.
like, all right, motherfucker. You so I was like, I'm gonna theme that basket for the giveaway as Sisyphus. So like statues and geodes and crystal
Yeah.
projects, things of that nature.
Oh, that's so
Uh,
cool.
yeah, because what else persists better than a fucking rock?
Yeah. Or a man pushing that rock.
Well, there's also like they were like, oh, you have to have like poems involved with the, and I was like, okay, there's that one where like you must imagine
Yeah,
Sisyphus
one must
happy.
imagine Sisyphus happy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of all your ridiculous repeated little tasks that you have to do in order to stay alive and to keep going, even though tomorrow you're just gonna have to do the same shit all over again. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sisyphus, the
Yeah.
theme. I'm on it. Like I said, I could
I
do it,
like
but I
it.
was pissed that he, that was what he said to me. I was like, you stupid motherfucker.
I like it. I like it. I can dig it. It's good
Thanks.
stuff.
So we're gonna go shopping for that stuff tomorrow.
That'll be
I'm hoping
fun.
it takes all day so I don't
Yeah.
have to be in the building because I don't want to be in there.
I'm sure you can find a way to make that happen.
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, we have new hires, so I do have to take care of those. But it shouldn't be too bad, because it is their first day, and I mostly just shuffle them off into a Zoom meeting, and I order
That'll be
them
good.
food. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the first place doesn't open until 10 anyway, so we might do like a half day of shopping, and then the other one sometime later in the week. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say split it up into 2 days. Extra day out of the office.
Yeah, because I want to like go to the mall too and things like that, but I do want to go to like a cheaper, a little dollar store, Five Below kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oats, mate. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your follower emotes, your emote explosion, and welcome to the Club Hana family. Remember, we are not a mob. We are a
Not a
family
mob.
business. Either
Family
way, I
business.
am now your boss.
Totally
Thank
boss.
you. I am boss, yes.
It's giving from Animal Crossing whenever the
Yeah.
twins talk. Thanks for joining the family.
Jess, my friend Jess is in an Animal Crossing phase right now, so I've been getting a lot of Animal Crossing content from her.
I don't know what it is, but it's been the era for it to resurge. I think it might be web fishing that's doing it. So everyone's like, man, I want to play Animal Crossing again.
I want to get web fishing.
Hello,
Eventually.
Ty.
Hello, Ty.
Yeah, I hear they fixed the issue that they've been having with it, so it's safer now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hi KJ. Where people were like spamming you, so like you had to open your mail, and then like when you open your mail, like it would open a link, and then your stuff would get hacked. So they've stopped that.
Oh,
To my knowledge.
okay.
I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
no,
I don't know.
that's good.
I haven't
That's
played
good.
fishing of the web yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only $5. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I will eventually.
Last thing
I will eventually. But
the last thing I got was the one that I played last stream with the little mini games, those pixel style ones. Those were fun.
Oh.
Yeah, they're interactive chat games.
Oh, that's cool. I should look into that.
I would tab away to pull it up, but if I do that, the music will stop, and we're not doing that right now.
That is so fair.
Also,
It's not playing on my
I'm
end.
good, KJ. How are you?
Hi, KJ.
You said you don't have music on your end?
Oh no, I turned down the Discord stream because
I felt like it ate the sound.
Oh no, no, you're good. No, I turn it off when we're in my just chatting stream because I have my jazz music.
Okay.
And I've heard when it overlays with the Corpse Party menu music, and it feels like being in a fever dream.
I think it suits what I have going on over here.
It's manic enough.
It's not manic. It's ominous.
That's fair.
A little worry.
Oh yeah, just the music by itself. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about how we both started replaying Love and Deep Space at the same time?
Oh fuck. Just adding me in public. All right, why not? So I don't.
I just got a notification. That's why.
Is that why?
Yep. Raphael, leave me alone.
For those of you that don't know, Love and Deep Space is one of those like mobile only otomes, but like it's like really HD in regards
Very
to like
HD.
the characters where they're like 3D model types. One thing that is like a bit of a worry is the English voice cast.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if they used AI and then stopped, or if they cast someone and then got rid of them and replaced them, and that's why they haven't released the
like actual actor names.
Yeah, because they've done it for like all the other languages where it's like, oh, this character is voiced by so and so, and that character is voiced by so and so. So I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Yeah.
Where like after a few months I uninstall it and then I reinstall it again after a few months.
Yep. I have not installed it since
getting to me.
before Silas came out, so I don't even have that boy.
Silas dropped. I fucked around with Silas for a little bit. I smooched him. I uninstalled.
That's so fair. I got by the trailer for the most recent event.
The cat.
Yeah,
The
they're making them all into Catboy butlers. I am basic.
You know what?
Predictable. I will reinstall your huge stupid game for Catboy butlers.
I think you should show everyone Catboy butlers.
Should I show everyone Catboy
I think
butlers?
we should pull it up on YouTube. Hold on.
I will pull it up on YouTube.
You sent me the link in our DMs, didn't you?
I think I sent you a link for one of Xavier's thing, but I can get the full trailer that has all the boys.
Please do.
Okay. Space. Oh god, what's the name of the event? If I just do cat. Okay, yes, Cat Caretaker is the event name. God damn it, I hate my life. 1 second, let me screen share this with you. Turn off my bar music as well. Okay, share screen.
Oh, I was just going to share the YouTube thing, the link, because of the issues that we had last time.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't sharing audio.
It wasn't sharing it your way. We can see if it shares it through my end. Who knows? Let's see. We can at least try. application, this one. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Let me. Can you hear that?
I hate that I can. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Second, let me bring up the window.
captured.
Yeah, let me bring up my
Discord.
window. Window 11 deep space.
Oh,
Bring
that's
it
not
up.
Hold on.
No, let me actually turn the volume up.
Oh, 1 second. There we go. Okay.
Okay, we ready? We ready for Catboy?
Do it up.
Look at these
This is
boys.
what Sumi and I do in our spare time. All right, wait. Go back.
Oh,
So,
okay.
for those of you in
Yes.
chat, fun game time.
Raphael.
Yeah,
This is my
very
boy.
left.
This
no,
is my
you were
boy.
supposed to tell him. Yeah, I was gonna make him guess.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I was like, all right, guys, what do you think is our type?
Raphael's mine. He's a piece of shit and he's pathetic.
He's just so fucking needy. It makes me mad. I've never physically felt like, you know, like there's like characters in like gacha games. You were like, wow, I have a lot of this character considering I never use them. That's Raphael. Or like it'll be like a banner where he's not even on it, and I'll pull this motherfucker and I want to throw him back into the ocean where he belongs.
Which is so funny because that's usually Xavier for me.
And that's one of
Xavier
my
wants to hang out with me so bad.
that little motherfucker, that one is mine until the one way on the right came out.
Yeah, so this is Xavier. This was Tazzy's boyo. Hi, baby. Yeah, the Xavier was Tazzy's,
he's
but
still
then
technically my boyo.
this bastard.
I like the nighttime motherfuckers. One of them is EP Boy Soft Nighttime. The other one is Good Morning Babe. It's 2 a.m. We're gonna go do stuff.
Which one is so frowny face coded? Is it Xavier?
Out.
He is.
The cloud
stripe
effect.
Yeah. I also do like Zane. This one's Zane in the third.
So
I
is it
like
every
Zane.
other for us?
I think it might. I haven't experienced Silas yet. I can't really say. I've seen a lot about him on TikTok. The TikTok girlies love Silas. Yeah, well, and he has bird imagery, and I'm a little bit of a
crow.
Yeah,
he's got a
crow.
He's got 2 homies who wear crow masks
and can turn into feathers. Like like me. A bird boy, but I don't know if I'm gonna like Silas. He feels like he might be a little too mean.
Surprisingly, not really. You get to, there's so much.
I know he gets better. Again, the TikToks. I've seen the TikToks.
Baby, you should elaborate those words in my DM. Okay, so his intro was real bananas, and you get to shoot him. And
I have
like,
seen
I don't
his
mean
intro.
Like a pew pew pew. I mean, like,
you point a gun at the man
to his chest, and you pull the fucking trigger, Piglet. Like you, and then he's like, "Okay, you did it. Now what?" And MC's like,
"I want him dead." Baby, that is so my fun. Feeling. That I want him dead is the feeling of so many of my men. Loki Laufeyson, I love you with my whole heart. My husband, sometimes I do want you dead.
I don't want him dead. I want to put him between my teeth like a chew toy. I think he'd allow it. I think
Silas would. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. He's fun. He's layered.
Yeah. Raphael is an artiste. He's like he's a painter. And he's a little bit Sunsun, a little bit more tsundere than I usually like. But his backstory is very, very sad.
I don't think he's a tsundere. I think he's an attention whore.
He is a little bit.
You don't give him attention for 5 minutes and he's wilting on the floor and dying and he can't do anything without you and he's fallen and he can't get up.
But also when I came back to the game and it's like, who do you want to talk to? And I picked Raph and he was like, who are you?
Oh, so now you're going to show up?
Who are you? Like, he's like that. He's like that. And will show up at your house and be
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And Zane is very, very sweet. Honestly, Xavier's probably my least favorite boy, and I'm very sorry to say. But he's fine.
I don't give a shit about Zane. I think he's so fucking boring.
I like Zane. He is a
meanwhile-
little boring, but he does have like this yearning about him that I personally enjoy.
Fucking urine over there. Get away from me.
Both Zane and Raphael have like no small degree of yearning in their hearts.
Robin! Thank you for getting us the baby.
Okay,
Turning the game.
you guys are gonna see some ridiculous shit in this trailer. This is gonna be 3 minutes
This game
of.
is for the girlies, the gays,
yeah.
and the bays.
Oh yeah,
Hit it, Sumi.
there's. Oh, okay, yeah. Here we go.
Why is there no audio?
Huh?
There's no audio.
Oh my god! 1 second. Let me. Will it play when it's like this?
Cats just end up being a source of human
Nope.
entertainment.
What the hell? It was working for a second.
There was audio for half a second.
One
What the
second.
fuck?
Let me unscreen share and rescreen share. Second. I am
Did
in
we
a
yap too
strange.
fucking long?
I'm in a strange hell right now. Where. Okay. Second. Let me do. Let me. Okay. Share audio is checked. Second. Let me stop stream. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna stop watching your stream because there might be overlay happening with that.
Well, it didn't matter last time when you hit play for 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. Let me try again. And then
I want to rip them open alive and live in their skin. I feel like Silas would be a great skin to live inside of. He'd be chill with it. He would, on occasion, put his fingers deep into that wound in a very intimate way
Yeah.
where you were housed, and he would just adoringly stroke you and then pull his fingers out and flick the blood all over the floor and go back to whatever the fuck he was doing and just.
that's true. That's very true. He's freaky. He's a freaky guy.
Yeah.
Okay, resharing the screen. Can you hear it?
Nope.
What
Oh,
the fuck?
Jesus.
Huh?
It came in delayed and really, really fucking loud.
Okay, I will turn it down half volume. How's that?
Okay. Good. There we
Okay.
go.
Cats just end up being a source of human entertainment.
Look at
These ears
him.
have no self-control. Fine. Go ahead. Touch them.
A bell?
The way MC shakes his bell fucking kills me.
Pretty sure you got what you wanted. Why are you still shaking it?
My lady. Do I meet your expectations?
My lady does get me a little bit.
If my service isn't good enough, there's no refund.
Do you know what this cat
The
likes?
violent toy shake. She's so funny. Also, MC is less like a self-insert, and she's kind of like a little bit of her own character. She's mouthy
is.
as fuck, and I
She
love
absolutely
that for
is.
her.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So you already prepared your trump card?
Yeah, have you seen Collar the Boys?
You're good at dealing with cat
Silas is into
bubblers.
collars. That's like a canon
I
thing
think
he's
me
got
too.
going on.
All a house cat wants is to stay close to his master.
Messenger effect.
Yeah, this comes out in 2 days, baby.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
What I meant was,
Yeah.
I'm not a stray. I'm a house cat.
Every boy gets a 5-star card, which is buck fucking wild.
Well, they did that
I can forgive you for being
last time when
not
Silas
yet.
came out. They did like a ton of those, and then like you
Okay.
pick, I think it's 2 or 3, and then you kind of just leave the guy out. Which is
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
funny.
Zane straight up licks and bites your hand.
This game is for the girl, isn't it? Exactly what I said, baby. You get it.
Affection.
Cute, huh?
His ears are like such a specific
the ears are
lynx-like
colored,
shape that it
they're
makes me
not
really
fun.
happy.
For now.
I feel like they're different
You
cat
shouldn't touch me
breeds.
so casually.
Oh, for sure.
Used to it.
Like Xavier's tail is for sure not their
Mhm.
kind of tails.
Yeah, Raph kind of has a little bit of a ragdoll cat
Mm.
look to his ear shape. But yeah, photo mode, daily outfit shit, putting them in the suits with the tails and stuff. It's so much.
Feather duster tail looking motherfucker.
Yeah, look how floofy it is. He's a Persian, 1,000,000%.
Oh, he's bougie enough for it.
Hmm Silas is a cat you found in the trash. He is a certified street kitty.
Not out of the trash. Not my boy.
It's either you got him out of the trash or you found him in a you found him after a fight in an alley.
I'll accept that one. I'll firmly believe that he was someone else's house cat, that they were like, no, cats are supposed to be outside, and they're totally fucking not.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that's my cat now. You didn't put a collar on him or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said, is anyone going to adopt this mischievous little guy, and didn't wait for an answer.
You think I even asked? That was my cat as soon as I found him. That's my motherfucker.
I'm sure I will like Silas once I actually get him, but I need to read the story and shit.
It's good. He's a bastard. He fulfills the TikTok girly you know how they're always on the book talk, they're like, and then he kidnaps her after stalking her for 4 weeks, and that is that fulfillment where he's a piece of shit, but also very nice to just her, and that's what they want. So
yeah, no, I've heard that he's a very specific type of romance archetype in China that has a very specific name, and this is just how the trope works. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt to say it. Why would I do that to myself? But yeah, he's a very particular little guy.
Yeah. He's not a little low.
He's so tall.
Huge.
He's a brick house guy. He's very, very large.
They dropped him and then were like, hey, do you want to see him shirtless? Do you want to see it again?
Yeah, dude, the 5-star card that they just teased that's so high def, you can tell he shaves his chest. What are we doing? What?
That's for me.
Yeah. He's 1,000,000% shirtless and he has cuts on his arm and he's licking the cut. They know what they're doing.
This game is also dangerous because the way that their gacha works is they will have spend $2 and we'll give you 3 polls, or $4 and you'll get 5 polls.
Yeah.
But they're only good for this banner.
Yep.
So you can't really save. You just kind of have to throw it all in when the banner happens.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I uninstall this game pretty often and then reinstall it later.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole thing. I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Same.
I obviously linked the Zane stuff to Denko because Zane is Denko's babu.
You can keep him.
I
want to throw him in a dumpster, not even in a hot way.
But
I'm on the way to throw him in the dumpster, and I'm like, oh, there's another one in there. Hold on. You pull Silas out.
Hey, look, there's another one that's worse somehow. In a different way.
Not even somehow, just actively, genuinely worse.
But I brought that up because Denko, I love them so much for doing this. They love my Baldur's Gate OC nearly as much as I do, and will sometimes just be like, hey, I had Tavora thoughts. And with Silas being a white-haired, red-eyed man, they sent me at 11:30 a.m. yesterday. Astarion in a modern AU getting jealous because Tavora has a silly hee otome game on her phone that she checks sometimes because they text and call her, and he gets just so upset. He would know. He's a little whiny wet cat of a man. And he loves his wife so much. Thank you, Denko, for sending me your Tavora thoughts. I think of her constantly.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready for Dead Kids? We've been making for a half hour. We somehow blacked out and
we looked at hot men for a very long time.
Fake men who say nice words and get mad when you don't go to sleep, so they forcibly cuddle you. Like, damn, that's crazy. Anyway, corpse party.
Yeah, wow.
Party of corpses. Woo! That's wild. What? This one.
I was like, let me get rid of this window cat. Can you reshare your stream with me?
I didn't stop.
I had to leave, and for some reason, it won't let me come back.
Did you not click the thing again, Sumi?
Not click what thing?
Literally, like, if it's just you, you click you. If it's showing
Oh,
just
there it is.
me,
Found it.
you click. Yeah, there you go.
I found it.
You got it.
Leave me
You're good.
alone. Leave me alone.
If I left you alone, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta repop, like, do pop out and stuff.
Okay, okay.
Put things back in OBS and all that. Put on the stream volume. Okay. We are actually gonna play Corpse Party today. It's happening.
For sure. We're
For
gonna get to
sure.
Mayu dying, I swear to God.
We're gonna get to the end of this chapter. That's really all we can hope for.
That's the goal.
Okay.
I might wind up like Nana.
For those of you that forgot, Nana's the homegirl where she got yanked and her legs got cut off with a hammer, even though a hammer's not sharp, but she's dead now.
Yep.
No, please no, no.
Torn apart at the seams. You know, as you do.
どうかしたのか
Suzumoto, what's wrong?
なんか声聞こえたから気になってよ。小笠原はまだ見つかんねえのか
I thought I heard you scream. No luck in finding Ogasawara?
心配ね。今からみんなで探し。鈴本さん
I don't like that at all. We'll help you search. Suzumoto?
ダメしちゃダメ No! Stay back!
I took a step away from them, despite myself.
どうしたんだよ
What's going on?
お願い来ないでなんでもないから Please! Just stay back! Nothing's going on, I swear! 何かあったのその鏡に何か
Did something happen? Did you see something in your compact?
何でもない何も映ってない平気だから私 It's nothing! I didn't see anything! I'm fine! I'm fine!
Girl, you're so convincing right now.
Yeah, for sure. No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I didn't want them to see that hideous bruise.
おい鈴本
Wait, Suzumoto!
鈴本さん
Suzumoto! I'm crying again for no reason because they gave me 3 sprites.
They're like, "Yeah, we ran out of budget. Sorry, Amy."
どうしようどうしよう What do I do? What do I do? また逃げてる私でもどこへ I'm running again. But where? Where am I going? あざを消さなきゃこれを消さないとでないと私 I have to get rid of this. If I don't, if I can't, I... Nana-chan みたいに then I'll end up like Nana. 早く消さないと I have to hurry. I have to find the way of making this go away.
I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could hide it.
これなら見えないよね There we go. Can't see it at all now. あんなあざちょっと寝て目を覚ましたら治ってる絶対に All I have to do is get some sleep, and when I wake up, the bruise will be long gone. I know it will.
Yeah, I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face, after all. Probably just a result of all the stress I'd been feeling here. Once things calmed down, it would go away for sure.
Oh yeah,
Can
you know those
explain the tummy
face
markings, Mayu.
bruises.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know those stress face bruises
Yeah.
that we all get.
For sure. It's why they try to sell you the product with the name that I don't know.
You know that one product?
The one product that they always try to sell you in the stores with the women and the
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Nothing else in here? Nada? Zip? Zilch? Inai?
Night.
Oh, what the fuck is the button to... This button? There we go.
Oh, Edison is here.
Oh, I don't
Mother,
remember where we're
my-
supposed to go.
Mother, my lunch is in an hour, just so you know, Mother.
Every time.
So you know, just so you don't forget.
I don't remember closing the door.
It wouldn't open. And it wasn't like it was locked. Rather, it felt almost as if someone were holding it closed with superhuman strength.
Oh yeah, I remember getting excited about hair door. And that's about as far as we got last time, which is fine.
Suddenly, I realized why. The door was wrapped multiple times over with thin black threads. How had I not noticed these a moment ago?
What the? Is this human hair?
Her darkening got worse.
Oh no, he's so wiggly.
I looked at it a bit more closely and concluded, without question, that that's exactly what it was. I felt an unpleasant heat radiating all along my back muscles, across my entire spine. I was being watched. There was some sort of moist, lukewarm presence in the room with me, and slowly but surely I could sense it moving.
Oh yeah, I remember I hated the phrase lukewarm presence.
Who's there? Who's behind me?
I was too scared to turn around.
Oh yeah, it's your girl.
High voice, hold on.
I believe in you.
Liquid.
Hydration. Important.
This room.
It was a little girl wearing a red dress. Probably a first or second grader. Her skin was pale as pottery, contrasting with her lacquer-like hair, and she looked somehow familiar.
This is the girl from the newspaper who survived the murders. Sachiko Shinosaki. But that can't be right. That happened over 30 years ago. This room is so lifeless. I know what it needs. A human autopsy model. I want to dissect a human. What?
Have you come to play with us again?
Whoops.
See, so to get you.
No, I'm distracted by the fact that they have like a weird sparkle to them that makes it look like the computer monitor is eating shit, even though it's just them.
Yeah. Huh. Weird.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
a
like
choice.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
choice that was made.
Really, we put sparkles on them. That'll make them look ghostly.
Yeah.
I've seen a girl at the club covered in sparkles coming at me, drunk as hell, walking weird. I too would be scared as fuck.
Yeah, I thought I was a ghost.
Man, I just made a new OC live here on stream, guys.
Sparkle Club girl ghost.
Yeah. with her fucked up ankles and her really tall heels, humming Pink Pony Club to herself as she comes to kill you.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's got goals. She's got ambition.
Yeah.
No,
Something was dripping onto the back of my hand.
Are these tears?
That's what I thought at first, anyway. If I started crying, I wasn't aware, but considering what I was going through, it wouldn't have been surprising in any way. I wondered just how much I'd cried since getting sealed in this godforsaken place. Probably more than I'd ever cried before in my entire life. But these weren't tears, were they? Was it blood then? Did these children do something to me? Sure enough, I reached up and touched my face, and my finger came in contact with something sticky and red.
What did you do to me? We didn't do anything.
Sachiko's answer was cold and disinterested, and came accompanied with a crooked, wry smile. She was just a child, yet one glance from her made every hair on my body stand on end.
How about you take a look in the mirror? Oh wait, just for a little bit though.
Sachiko's face somehow made me feel as if there might be two sides to her, one gentle and one not. But regardless of which I was dealing with here, I wasn't about to go against her recommendation. I was legitimately curious myself. So, I took out my compact, opened it, and...
Why? No, please!
The bruise I'd concealed with makeup had sprung back to the surface once again, though it could hardly be called a bruise anymore. My skin had literally split open from inside, and my blood was beginning to seep out through the pinkish fissure, bead by bead.
No, this can't be happening. It can't be. No. It's happening. That's all you. If you hadn't fought it, you might have been able to die quickly. But you are going to die. You're going to be torn open along those cracks on your belly.
Her audio quality being different than my is bugging me, but like that's just par for the course in this game.
This entire game is a hot mess.
Yep.
The bruising along my stomach and abdomen had followed suit, splitting open and dripping dark red blood everywhere. At this point, I completely lost any ability to think or reason. I read that as Gooner. I was a goner and I knew it.
Not the time! Mayu, not now! No!
I was a gooner and I knew it. I just knew the stuff I got up to was so weird. People would judge me for it, like armpits and feet, even though almost everybody's got armpits and feet. I don't know why they were so mean to me that they wanted me dead for it. What the fuck? 壁にぶつかって一瞬で死ぬよりももっと辛い。ゆっくりとした散り方で死になさい。What's worse than dying in an instant by getting smashed against a wall? Getting slowly, carefully torn apart, that's what.
Woof.
人体解剖標本の作成! Time to begin the autopsy, everyone! やめて! 来ないで! やめて! No! Please! Stay away! Stay away!
Yeah, I was a goner and a gooner.
I couldn't fight it.
Somewhere deep in the pit of my soul, I knew there was no way out. This unimaginably cruel fate was predestined. I couldn't escape. Oh, sure, I tried to run. I squirmed and resisted with every last bit of strength I had, but fate had me by the ankle, and it wasn't about to let go. If only I could force myself to lose consciousness, maybe I could avoid the unbearable agony that I knew was coming. But sadly, I wasn't that strong-willed. Okay, so I'm wondering if
Mhm.
you know how Mayu's kind of like already quite literally splitting apart right now?
Yeah.
If even though he had a hammer, if her legs quite literally just split off by themselves.
Yeah, I wonder actually. That's a good point. That could be what happened, yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense with a hammer.
Mm-mm.
Fucked up. Can you imagine just being like, wow, these bruises on my leg are weird, and then watching your body just like an overripe fruit? Oh, that's
Yeah.
so fucked.
Ugh.
I could feel the hands of children all over my body, coming from virtually every direction. They were really digging.
Here, Shig, let me coming to your rescue. No chance, no hope.
Gooey.
Very gooey.
I was seized with pain unlike anything I'd ever imagined possible before. I couldn't talk, couldn't move, couldn't even think. I felt like my head was going to explode under the pressure of the millions of nerves, all telling my brain just how much every part of my body hurt. And it didn't stop. Every moment it grew worse and worse. Then I began to drift away.
What an awful stink! Let's decorate the wall or maybe the hallway outside with our new autopsy model. The school is getting livelier all the time.
Sachiko's voice sounded like it was in the far distance. It was then that I realized the agony I'd been feeling had changed. There was no longer pain, but chill. I didn't hurt anymore. I was just cold. So cold that I couldn't even feel my body.
So cold. ものすごく寒いよ。しげに。もう指一本動かない。So very, very cold. I can't even move a finger anymore. 私が死んで惨めな死体になっても嫌いにならないでくれる。But even if I'm dead, and even if my body is an unsightly mess, I hope you won't think poorly of me. しげに。私ね。Oh no, I get to do another gut-wrenching confession. And I get to die.
Aww.
Because my final wish is that she be the one to find my body.
Uh-oh.
As long as it's not too revolting to look at, anyway.
Oh no.
I want him to think I'm pretty.
Uh,
I miss him. Sheik, bro. We're bro zoning you. On your final moment.
You'll see. Well,
Chapter 2 clear.
Yippee! We did it.
All right, so
Yay.
we hold on. There's how did I look at the? This was the one where. Well, I'm actually gonna go forward through this a little more because I want that last cutscene as the thing that I save, or the last CG rather.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Tab? What is it? Control? There we go. So did we want with this game, because it's such a hot goddamn mess of garbage,
Mhm.
to do all of the endings, or do we just kind of want to play it and then get out of it?
I'm honestly cool either way. I feel like the next chapter is going to be the Sheik chapter that you said you hate so much, so like I don't want to force you to sit through all that, you know? You know?
A true homie. Okay, wait. Where's the... There we go. I was like, hello? Let me
Hello?
save. Hello?
Hello? Mr. Obama?
Mr. Obama? I don't remember what chapter 3 is. I know that and 5 I think are very long.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been 4 that was his, because I probably was like, fuck this.
Yeah, and then you just were like, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I got it out of my system. Thanks, bye. This might be a Yumi. No, okay. So is this the weird Satoshi and the teacher chapter?
No. Oh.
Oh god. Okay, we're gonna find out together, guys.
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. Tension 5. Hmm?
これ23だよな。それとも33か？
Yeah. Okay. I think this is actually the teacher, but it does have the weird. You'll see.
Oh god.
But Tsukasa's here, my beautiful boy, who's done nothing wrong a day in his life, and I wonder where he's gone. Jesus. Ugh. Is that a 23 or is it 33?
まったく山崎先生の字は読みづらいな。はあ
Miss Yamazaki's handwriting is atrocious. This really wasn't my day. I knocked over my alarm clock this morning, and of course it stopped working. Then my very last pork sandwich sold out right before my eyes during lunch. Oh, then the very last. Listen, sometimes pulled pork sandwiches, it just be doing it. And you're like, this is the only thing getting me through the day. I understand.
And then you don't get it, and it's so sad.
And you're like, I just throw myself in a lake, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I was roped into a favor when I happened upon my homeroom teacher, Miss Yamazaki, long after the school day had ended. So now, like it or not, I was on my way to deliver some notes to Miss Yui, our homeroom TA, who was out sick with a cold.
後でゆかに謝らないとな。
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I'll have to make
squinting
sure
very
to
hard.
apologize to Yuka later. Yeah, you might want to get your sensor Eddie ready.
Okay.
You might need him.
今日は
Alright.
早く帰ってゆかの買い物に付き合ってやる予定だったし。
Where are you, bud? There he is.
Like, I don't remember how bad it is, but we'll find out together.
Okay.
I just know it made me uncomfortable.
Yippee.
I know how disappointed she'll be that I'm missing our shopping date.
Let her be upset.
23の11ここか。
Tenjin 523, number 11. Found it.
これが6番地。33の77とかじゃなければ。だけど。
As long as this doesn't actually read 633, number 77, anyway.
How do you fuck up writing a 5 so bad that it could be a 6?
If you curl it a little too close.
Perhaps.
I stopped and compared the memo in my hand with the apartment building in front of me. It was 2 stories tall and looked a little on the shabby side. Probably about 20 years old. It didn't seem very solid, nor was it particularly stylish or chic. It was a completely unremarkable structure in every way.
Hi, Gigi.
Hi, you just missed Mayu dying. Now
we
we're on to the
finally
next
finished
chapter.
chapter 2. We did it.
We finally finished killing Mayu.
Yay. Now it might be weird though.
It's gonna be weird for a minute, and then it's gonna go back to being cool again. So we gotta get through the weird though.
Yes.
Apartment 207, or is that 201? Mayu got ripped to pieces.
Yep. She got ripped apart by the ghosts. Instead of them just throwing her on the wall and making her explode, they personally ripped her apart.
Yep. And she was conscious for the whole thing versus like,
Yep.
no, these kids are fine. And then not realizing that she's dead, she like agonizingly like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was gnarly.
I was getting fed up with his handwriting, and from a teacher no less. In any case, it seemed certain the apartment was on the 2nd floor, so I trudged up the startlingly narrow steep stairs. Startlingly narrow steep stairs. Startlingly narrow steep stairs. Startlingly narrow steep stairs. The middle staircase was thoroughly blotched with patches of rust. Why would someone live in such a rundown apartment building?
Teacher's salary, bud.
Even in Japan.
Yeah. Especially a teacher's assistant? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, yeah. Are teachers' salaries really that low? I felt a little sorry for her, but in a way, this place kind of fit her personality.
This rundown shitty ass apartment? What do you mean? Don't be mean to her.
With that thought in my mind, I turned my attention towards apartment 201.
ここが201号室か。でもゆい先生の家じゃないな。
Here we are, 201. Yeah, this doesn't look like Miss Yui's place.
You don't know.
The door plate for the room nearest the stairs had a name I didn't recognize scribbled on it.
ってことは、この奥か。
Guess that means we try door number 2. Passing room 201, I continued down the narrow walkway towards the end. Wandering alone around an apartment building I'd never been to before made me feel kind of nervous. It wasn't like I was doing anything wrong, but my back still tensed up as I maneuvered around piled up strollers, plastic toys, and bundles of newspaper. And then, finally, I arrived at the last door.
ここだ。
Bingo! This was it. I breathed a sigh of relief. The door plate for apartment 207 read Shishiro. For an adult's handwriting, especially, the letters were rounded and overly cutesy. This was Miss Yui's place, all right.
なんだろうこれ。
What's this? I leaned in to read something written in small script on the corner of the door plate.
大病注意
Beware of cat?
って、
Nya nya.
猛犬注意じゃなくて
Shouldn't that be beware of dog?
ゆい先生らしいや。
That's Miss Yui for you. Well, I mean, her cat could be an escape artist, so beware
Yeah.
of the cat trying to escape.
Yeah, he's just gonna go nyom. Also, Gigi, that's good. I know that dubbing company sucked fucking ass.
Nice.
Yeah, I know just, oh god, what's her name? The narrator character in Genshin. That's
really high-pitched voices.
Paimon?
Paimon. Yeah, she still was doing dub work because she was through a different company because that first company fucked her over so bad that they let her go out to a different dub
Jeez.
company because they didn't pay her for 4 months.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
that's
I
how
was
come.
mid-skip when you said that.
Yeah. So that's why, like, in recent updates, only Paimon has had dub voice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like even their like little, they do like this is the character update and all their skills and blah blah blah. Like they had like 2 random translators do it instead because the cast was like, nah, fuck that.
Yep. So though that's good. But yeah, I remember seeing on like her TikTok that she said a lot of people thought she was like crossing the picket line. She's like, no, I'm just the only Genshin voice actor that doesn't do dubbing through that company, and it's because they like I had to go through legal channels to not work with them anymore. And I was just happened to be the only one that happened to so far. So good for them.
Her. Glad to hear it.
Yeah,
They deserve it.
Yeah,
And you know, Hoyo was feeling that too.
Oh
Because
yeah,
everyone's like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
yeah.
And when you don't have a game where it's okay, you made the game, it's done, you send it out, maybe you have DLC, when it's constantly needing updates, you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna feel it real fucking quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Especially when people
absolutely.
already complain that your games are wordy and they'd really like for more of it to be voiced if you're gonna be doing that kind of thing.
Yes.
Like you, oof. Good for them.
Yeah.
So how exactly does one beware a house cat? Is it even possible for a house cat to be threatening? At any rate, I'd confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was Miss Yui's place, so my errand was nearing its end. What was Miss Yamazaki thinking anyway?
Oh yeah, if the next update comes up next week, that's not gonna happen yet. Yeah, they gotta do new contract negotiations, I bet.
As they should.
Yeah.
I understand taking handouts to sick classmates, but delivering class notes to the home of an absent teacher? That just seems weird. This isn't something a student should be doing.
Yeah, good news.
He'd said he was busy with meetings, though, and really needed one of his students to help him out. But was it really okay to entrust a school student with confidential class notes? Wouldn't it be kind of a problem if I were to read these? My mind kept drifting from one question to another, and I'd become acutely aware of the inherent value in these notes I held in my bag. But tempting as it was, I just couldn't bring myself to look at them. Have I been saying Miss Yamazaki this whole time, and is it supposed to be Mr.?
Yeah.
Sumi, why didn't you tell me?
Sorry.
I was like, that's odd. I thought the main teacher was a dude, but okay. They must have, like, I was just rolling with it. I can't fucking read today, apparently, guys. Mr. Yamazaki put his faith in me, after all. And I was stronger than that. I couldn't let this get the best of me. At any rate, I was here. I should have just been able to drop off these notes and be on my way. Putting all my doubts and misgivings aside, I rang the doorbell. And then I waited. And waited. And waited some more. But there was no answer.
Yeah.
I was like, use transgender fluid to cover up the flow. Thanks. New headcanon's created because local clown can't fucking read. Huh? It did ring, didn't it? Yui-sensei! Miss Yui! I rang the bell again and also tried calling out. But there was still no response. What should I do? Maybe she's sleeping. I don't want to wake her, but I am a little concerned. When we'd heard that Miss Yui was staying home sick today, we were all pretty disappointed. That's why part of me actually was a little happy that I was asked to run these over to her. I figured I'd be able to check in, see how she was doing, and let everyone at school know that she was feeling better. Never occurred to me that I might not even be able to see her, though. Yui-sensei! Yui-sensei! Miss Yui! Miss Yui! Nothing, huh?
Yui-sensei. Sumimasen.
Miss Yui, hello? She was probably sleeping or out at the doctor's or something, but what if she were hurt? I tried opening the mail slot and peeking in. I thought maybe I could get a glimpse of the room inside.
Yui-sensei.
Miss Yui? It felt kind of wrong peeking into someone's house without their permission. But I was legitimately worried about Miss Yui's health, so my conscience was clear on this one. Baby. A baby. A
Oh
child.
my goodness. She's gonna bop you in the nose, bud. Just pat.
あ、猫。
Oh, the cat.
Puppy.
A well-groomed cat was facing the door and staring back at me.
Did he
With its
tease
head
the
tilted
cat?
slightly to the side, it let out an adorable meow.
Meow. Baby.
This must be the cat I was instructed to beware. And since Miss Yui was going on and on about her little buddy, I was pretty sure I remembered his name.
この子が噂のモレじゃなくて、確かモネ。
You're Mora, right? No, it's Monet, I think.
そうだ、モネちゃんだ。へえ、綺麗な猫だな。
Yeah, it's Monet. What a pretty kitty you are, Monet.
What? Yo, why this cat at a Dutch angle, though?
Don't worry about it. Miss Yui talked about her cat a lot in class, so pretty much the whole school had heard of him. She even had some tins of cat food hidden on a shelf in the classroom, probably because she'd bought too much and had no room for them in her apartment.
モネ、モネ。先生はいるか？
Yeah, kitty kitty. Monet, is Miss Yui home?
先生がいるんだったら、起こしてきてほしいんだ。
If she's home, would you mind waking her up for me?
モネ、頼むよ。
That's a good kitty.
やっぱり無理か。そりゃそうだよな。
Yeah, didn't think that would work.
If it did, it would be freaky.
That'd be so fucking funny. My shoulder sank. I felt defeated. What the hell was I doing? I closed the mail slot and stood back up.
弱ったな。ゆい先生、どうしたんだろ
Damn. I sure hope Miss Yui's alright. Satoshi, you've said damn twice now. You didn't cuss more but once in the last game. They let you say fuck.
Wow.
Cannot believe this boy's swearing.
I know.
What?
I wonder if it's because he had Yuka with him the whole time, so he was trying to like behave,
Oh,
but now he's
yeah.
like totally grown and he's like, ah, fuck.
Mm-hmm. Should be allowed.
She's probably just out right now or something.
う。開いてたりしないかな。
Which would mean the door's locked, I'm sure.
Buddy.
Lost in the speculation, I placed my hand on the doorknob.
Buddy.
With a quick twist, I turned it and pushed on the door, opening it easily.
Oh, bud.
え、
Huh?
That cat's getting out.
かかってないのか。
It wasn't locked?
うわ、いけね。
Crap, that's not good.
モネ
Here
が
he
出たら
goes.
大変だ。
I can't let Mona get out.
Get him,
お
Monet.
前のご主人
Get
様
him.
は不用
Guard
心だ
kitty.
な。鍵もかけてないなんて。
Your master's pretty careless, huh? Leaving the door unlocked like that. Mona's whiskers twitched as I called out to him from the entranceway.
なんだ？その通りだにゃって。
What's that? You say she is?
Hate.
モネもやっぱりそう思うか。
You and I are on the same page, Monet. He's so fucking done right
He's
now.
so... God, this kid.
Here I was talking to a cat. Was this what I'd become?
どうしよ
What should I do? I was feeling pretty uneasy. Not only had I peeped into someone's home, I'd walked in without a second thought. Moreover, this was where Miss Yui lived. Alone. In other words, a woman's apartment.
Pet that cat, son. Pet that
What?
cat. Pet the cat.
Oh.
You're in here. Pet that cat.
No matter how many times I reminded myself that I was here on an errand, I couldn't help feeling that I'd not only crossed a line, but leapt over it.
う。ゆい先生。
Miss Yui? I tried calling her name one last time. But as expected, there was no answer.
本当にどうしようかな。
So, what now?
Go home.
I was trying hard to avoid being nosy, but my eyes inevitably began surveying the room.
Go home.
The apartment entrance led out immediately into the kitchen, and beyond there was a sliding door to some other room. I could see some light through the gaps. I strained my ears, but there was nothing to hear. No signs of life whatsoever.
Go home.
Miss Yui must really have been out. One more time. I tried calling out to her one more time just to put my concerns at ease. I felt like I'd seem even more suspicious if I stayed silent.
Yui sensei! Mochida desu.
Miss Yui, it's Mochida, even though I shouldn't be in your fucking apartment in the first place. Still nothing.
Yeah, go home.
Maybe she was asleep on the other side of the door.
Yep, and you should go home.
Oh, yeah.
Shakes him. Let's just have a little look-see there. Wait. Shaking my head furiously, I cast out that sudden impulse.
Go home.
That was a terrible idea, pure and simple.
Yeah, go home.
Entering the apartment unannounced was bad enough, but walking all the way in, opening that sliding door and peeking inside, that was just too much.
っていうか、このタイミングでユイ先生が外から帰ってきたりしたら、俺結構まずい。
Man, if Miss Yui happened to come home and find me standing here, I'd be in pretty hot water, huh?
Yeah, leave.
This scene is going on for so long.
It's
for somebody
going on
who literally... He was like, I have an errand I have to run. I have opened the door. I've stepped into the apartment. This has taken 12 pages.
Yeah, we are here for an
だいぶま
eternity.
ずい。
No, scratch that. I'd be in plentiful, dense, scalding water.
Yeah, leave.
One aim me out as if in agreement. Panicking, I once again surveyed my surroundings. I almost felt there were eyes on me, staring with disdain. But of course nobody was there.
あ、そうだ。書き置きを残していけばいいんじゃな
Yeah,
いか
dude. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
right, I can just leave a note. I'm wondering why I didn't think of this sooner. I dug into my bag for some paper and a pen. Because
Yeah,
you're a
you could-
fucking idiot.
You could have
We've
left a
established
note
you're
and
a
put the
dumbass.
things through the fucking mail slot, dipshit.
山崎先生から頼まれたのでって書いておけばいいんだよな。
Mr. Yamazaki asked me to come by. That should be enough, right?
俺のノートでいいや。
I'll just use some notebook paper.
ゆい先生、
Let's see. Miss Yui. Crouching in the doorway, I ran my pen across the page. I brought class notes at Mr. Yamazaki's behest. Everyone has been worried about you. Sorry about barging into your apartment.
あと、不用心だから、鍵はかけた方がいいと思いますと。
Please don't forget to lock your door from now on.
Fuck him up, Monet. No.
As I was writing the note, I sensed a presence in front of me. Till just a moment ago, this house had no signs of human life in it. Now, I could feel someone standing directly ahead. Standing and looking down at me. P.S. Your cat is incredibly cute.
Yeah.
Huh? Fidgeting nervously, I put down my pen, raised my head slowly, and saw a white, slender ankle.
Oh my god. I do like that she has
Shocked.
panda pajamas, actually. She does look very cute.
Shocked, I shot my head up in there. Standing before me was Miss Yui.
Mm.
先生。
Miss Yui.
Mm.
And she was looking right at me, but seemed decidedly out of sorts. Her hair looked disheveled, her gaze was unsteady, and her pajamas were in complete disarray. She was like a completely different person from the usual Kempt educator would come to know and love.
ゆい先生、俺勝手に入っちゃって。
Miss Yui, I'm sorry to have entered your apartment without permission. Here.
Do her
I
ears
stood
look
up
really
frantically
small
and
to
held up the
you?
note I'd been writing. Yeah,
Sorry.
they tiny,
Okay.
I agree.
I was like, wait, something's wrong. Tiny ears.
Yeah. But
Mm-mm.
huh? Miss Yui was just standing there, stupefied, with a completely vacant expression on her face.
先生
Miss Yui? I called out to her as gently as I could. But
Mm.
she was really dazed. So I never understood why in Japanese media specifically, if someone gets a cold, they're like fucking a zombie. They're dead. They have been
dying.
nuked. I'm like, bro, that's not at all what happens. You what? Why are you making them
Yeah.
fragile and stupid and like it's so many levels of are y'all okay over there?
Yeah,
Is
dude. What?
this a fish?
It might be. It might be.
She seemed almost like a ghost.
先生どうしちゃったんだよ
I hate him.
What do you think, bud?
Satoshi, get the fuck out. Just go home.
She can
Miss
pass this
Yui,
off as a fever dream.
what happened to you? I had a sudden uneasy feeling. Worried, I walked up to Miss Yui and grabbed her shoulders and tried to snap her out of it by shaking her. Why would that go? Satoshi, leave the shit and go home. She's obviously sick. Let her rest.
Then you're
You
gonna
called her
get
name
sick.
30 times. You broke into her apartment. You didn't even pet her cat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, leave. Get out of here.
But instead, Ugh. This just seemed to make her cough. Ew.
Ew. She can have that. I can't make that noise.
先生
Hey, Miss Yui. These were wet, productive coughs, and spit was shooting out of Miss Yui's mouth with each one.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick, dude. Go home.
For real.
Germs.
I frantically tried to shield my face from the spray, but my reaction time just wasn't quick enough.
This is a thing. This is somebody's thing.
Oh no.
This is somebody's thing.
Somebody wants girl spit on their face.
Yeah.
Ugh. I put a hand to her cheek and found it thick with a slimy film of saliva.
This
Why?
is a thing. It's a thing. This is somebody's. This is for someone, and it's not me. And I don't think it's
Also
you.
not me. All consider that kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I hate this.
Somebody was
this.
like, teacher, student, but not with too much of an age gap. Sick saliva. They're putting all of the AO3 tags on this.
Where's the reaction image that is the author's thinly veiled fetish?
Yeah! Like, Jesus. They're like, all right, guys, we gotta kill some kids. However, we made it weird with Yuka. I bet we can do it with Yui. It's the wise. You know why? Because it's my fetish.
Yeah.
I think it's also, other than a kink, a culture of it is a light sickness. They just put a mask on and keep going to work, just making sure they have to be extra clean. So if they have to stay home, it's gotten really bad. That's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
What were those noises?
What was her director's notes on that one? What did they tell her?
ゆい先生
Are you okay, Miss Yui?
Am I just gonna be making noises?
We can keep going.
No, I'm happy to make the noises, but
held her knees with a thud. I'm waiting for when it gets worse. She had completely sprawled out in the hallway, moaning and groaning the whole time.
先生
Miss Yui, Wiping the spatterings from my own face, I leaned over to take a better look at hers.
Eddie, I know your lunch is in 10 minutes. Mom has to make weird groaning noises on the internet.
It was bright red. Strained breathing, a stuffy nose, and a visibly high fever on top of it all. She was sick as could be.
Go home. I'm cold.
寒いのでも汗かいてるよ
Cold, but you're dripping with sweat.
It's cold.
I thought maybe her sweat had cooled her down, but then I realized her disheveled pajamas certainly weren't doing her any favors. With heart pounding a mile a minute and face red as a traffic light, I set about buttoning her up.
ゆい先生俺のことわかる持田だよ
Miss Yui, you know who this is, right? It's Mochida from school.
Hmm?
寒いならちゃんと布団で寝ないと
If you're cold, you need to sleep under your covers.
出ないと治るもんも治らないって
Otherwise, you won't get any better. She absent-mindedly extended her shaking arms like a zombie, slowly reopening her eyes and looked up at me. But she doesn't even know what day it is. Yeah, she doesn't even know her own name. It was the gaze of a severely fevered mind.
ゆい先生
Miss Yui,
Tsukasa.
What?
Well, I don't need the Eddie sensor. That's not. Oh, you can see a little bit of her butt.
It's covered enough, I feel
It's covered enough.
Yeah!
Tsukasa. Tsukasa.
Miss Yui was clinging to me tightly. I couldn't move. I was frozen in shock. She began to weep.
You come for me, Tsukasa.
Tsukasa?
Who is Tsukasa?
Oh, what a lovely surprise. I'm so glad you're here.
先生待って人違いだよ
Miss Yui, wait, you've got the wrong person! It seemed like I wasn't getting through to her at all. And the sensation of her chest as she held me, making it virtually impossible to fight her grip. You should have fucking left in the first place. It shouldn't even be happening at all.
Go home.
I was utterly powerless against this opponent.
Don't make a washi noise. Get out of here. Jail. I'm smacking you with a newspaper. Gris?
I'd never realized before just how soft a woman's chest really was.
Wow.
God, am I that weak-willed? I had to remind myself that Miss Yui had me confused with someone else. Mustering all the strength that I could, I gripped her arms and tried to pry them off of me. But she was a lot stronger than I'd anticipated and wouldn't let me get away.
I was so scared, Tsukasa. I was so scared.
Scared?
I never thought you'd actually come. Stop with the washi noise. No boing, no.
As she squeezed me tightly, I felt as though my upper body might collapse under the pressure of her softest parts. I was blushing uncontrollably.
ゆい先生、ちょっと離れて。
Miss Yui, please let me go.
Bean!
Hi, Bean.
No, I won't.
先生ってば。
Come on, Miss Yui.
Hit her with a newspaper. She
She's
won't
got
remember.
a pile of them. Yeah. I struggled to wriggle free, but Miss Yui only grabbed me tighter.
Put that emote away.
Gigi, stop cheating. You're gonna see who Tsukasa is in a bit.
No.
God. Our bodies were getting more and more intertwined. And every time I squirmed, Miss Yui would just pull me in even closer.
Don't Pandora with me. Tsukasa.
うわ
Stop.
Why are we still here?
I know why, but also why.
As her chest rose and fell erratically, droplets of sweat slid down into her cleavage. Why are we here? Just to
suffer.
I could feel the heat of her fever radiating off of her steadily encroaching face, as well as the shoulders I'd grabbed in an effort to push her away.
そばにいて、司くん。お願い。
Stay here with me, Tsukasa. Please.
だから人違い。
I'm telling you, you've got the wrong person!
Don't tap the sign!
Questions were swirling around in my head. Why was Miss Yui crying? And who was this Tsukasa person? But I was more concerned for the state of her pajamas, which had become even more disheveled during our struggle.
先生。
Hitting you with a newspaper, hitting you with a newspaper, hitting you with a newspaper.
Miss Yui, your pajamas! Your pants!
Mm?
ずり落ちてるから。
They're sliding down!
司くん。あったかい。
Tsukasa, you're so warm.
ゆい先生ってば。
Miss Yui, please!
Me too. Mm.
Realizing that not a single word was getting through to her, I sighed resignedly. I'd taken care of Yuka any number of times when she'd caught a cold and drawn a fever, but I don't recall it ever getting this bad. Miss Yui was usually calm, collected, and rational. Who would have ever imagined that a fever could leave her so thoroughly discombobulated?
ゆい先生、ちょっと。もう。
Miss Yui, seriously, pull yourself together! I put more strength into my resistance, and finally, her arms relaxed just the tiniest bit. But her expression changed drastically.
やだ。
No. No, please.
先生。俺は持田聡で、司って人じゃ。
Miss Yui, I'm Satoshi Mochida, not this.
行かないで。やだ。
Please don't go. Please.
Miss Yuri was acting like a spoiled child. Slipping out of the shoes I'd still been wearing, I again drew close to her sprawled out form. There was no way I could just leave her here like this.
後で気がついて、怪しまないでくれよ。
Sure hope none of this seems too sketchy after your fever breaks.
Mm.
Miss Yui let out a lethargic groan, perhaps in response to my quiet murmurings.
Yeah, Eddie, food time. Yep, sure. Cool,
At my wit's end, I grabbed hold of her and did my best to carry her into the back room. And with that, it's Eddie food time!
Yay! Yippee!
So we're all gonna take 5.
Yeah.
We're gonna go pee. We're gonna walk around
Yes.
for a second. If we're gonna get a snack
And then we'll
even.
come back to this.
Yep. Okay. See you guys.
Alright, see y'all in 5. Hi.
We're back.
We're here again.
I also foolishly ate something with a ton of matcha in it, and then went, oh, it's fucking 4 p.m. I'm fucked.
Oh no!
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Hi. Okay. Gently wheeling her over to her unfurled futon, I then carefully laid her down, making sure I didn't drop her in the process. He picked her up?
Okay.
Is that what this is implying, that he picked her up?
I
hate
think
this.
so.
Then there was a matter of rebuttoning those pesky pajamas again. You don't need to touch
No,
her.
you don't.
You pull the
Leave
covers
her
up and fucking
be.
leave.
Go away. Go home.
Go get a job. Stay away
from her.
Jesus. Your swimming match has, yes, it does. It's not as much as coffee, but it is more than like a black tea.
Yeah.
And it is usually about like the maximum that I can handle before my body starts to be weird about it and eat shit.
Mm-hmm.
What fun indeed.
Yeah.
I hesitantly pulled up her pajama bottoms and brushed away the stray hairs that were plastered to her brow with sweat. I done my best to avoid seeing anything I shouldn't, but I am a guy, so my heart was pounding the whole time. Miss Yui's pajamas were soaked through with sweat. She really might have been better off with a change of clothes altogether. But no, that would have been going way too far.
タオルとか何か拭くものでもあれば。って、ん?
Wish I could find a towel or something so I could at least wipe some of that moisture away. Noticing a convenience store bag carelessly tossed to the floor, I glanced inside.
なんだ、冷却シート買ってきてあるじゃん。
Hey, she already bought cold packs.
なんで使ってんの?
Oh, yay. Yippee.
Why wasn't she using them? Jeez.
先生、ヒヤッとするけど我慢してね。
Miss Yui, this might be a little cold, but bear with me, okay?
これでよしと。
Alright, I think that'll help.
Baby in lab. Oh, now he can't leave. The baby's there.
No, now he's stuck twice.
Yep. Oh, she's grabbing
Placed
onto
one
her
of the
pants. I hate
compresses
it
on her
here.
forehead and pulled the covers over her. Amazing ad break. We can, you know what? I should really be smart and, you know what? While ads are going, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. We're gonna, what is it? We're gonna open Twitch first and foremost. All right. What is it under creator dashboard? Monetization, ads. No, it's not under this. It's under the. What is it under?
I don't know. I don't use it's like ad manager or something. I don't know.
No, the part where you can like run the ads video.
Oh. It is it's under monetize, I believe, if you're looking at like the quick actions thing in the dashboard.
No, I'm looking for the one where it looks like OBS but inside of your Twitch.
I do not know then.
It's literally just Stream Manager because I'm so smart.
Ah.
Ad manager panel. And back, awesome.
Yay! Yippee!
Okay, I only have an option for a 1-minute ad. I don't know why. We'll figure that out later, but
Yeah.
I have it up so I know what to look at.
Yeah.
All right. Miss Yui appeared almost instantly relieved. She exhaled contentedly and her breathing became more relaxed. Finally, she was asleep. Want a break from the ads? I feel like mods shouldn't have ads.
Yeah. That's dumb. But yeah, now go home.
Leave. Get
Leave.
the fuck out. Even in sleep, Miss Yui seemed to be suffering.
モネ。なんだ先生が心配か
Oh, Monet, were you worried about your master?
No, she just hasn't fed me. I'm hungry. She's been asleep all day. Please
ここま
help.
でひどいことになってるとは思わなかったよ
I don't blame you. When Mr. Yamazaki said she was sick, I had no idea it would be this bad. When I had coiled up on my legs without me noticing. How do you not notice? Dummy, you are the
Oh my
dumbest man I've
God.
ever seen. No wonder your sister's like that. Your parents raised you both to be idiots.
Just so dumb.
I began absent-mindedly speaking to him. He meowed in response, and our conversation ended there, as my gaze still fixed squarely on Miss Yui.
さてどうしようかゆい先生
So what do I do now? Miss Yui? She's asleep, bro. You fucking leave. You leave the shit you were
Yeah.
supposed to do with your little note, and you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
He's no brain felt a brick between his ears. Truly.
Yep.
俺このまま帰っても大丈夫
Are you okay to be alone right now? She wasn't in any condition to respond. But
ゆい先生
Miss Yui? Miss Yui's hand had slipped out from under the futon and was gently grasping my pant leg.
Go home.
Hey. Her grip was much weaker than before, which is why you should gently remove it, put the cat
And
down,
go
and go
home.
home! But I knew I'd probably regret it if I went home. Satoshi. Miss Yui just seemed really lonely. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of this
Just
grown woman's apartment.
Go home. Just go
仕方ないな
home. Just go. Just leave.
And he does the. Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't hit
What?
anything. Haunted game.
Game's haunted.
Well, guess I'll settle in then.
No.
Without disturbing Miss Yui's hold on me, I took a seat beside her.
You put the cat on the floor. You put her hand on the cat. You
Mhm.
leave the premises.
For the time being, I figured I'd watch over her and make sure her condition didn't worsen. No,
No.
you don't do that.
That's not your
That's not-
job.
Handshake emoji! Can I get some handshake emojis in chat? God
Yeah.
fucking damn.
You are a teenager. You are baby boy. You shouldn't even be here. Go
Yeah.
home. Go home.
Occasionally, Miss Yui's breathing would become ragged and she'd furrow her brow. She was in a pretty bad way.
辛そうだな
Poor thing. Wasn't there anything else I could do? You order her takeout if you feel that bad,
Yeah.
but you fucking get the fuck out of there. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of there. Go home.
Just go home.
I glanced quietly down the hallway. I'd noticed when I carried Miss Yui here that the kitchen near the entrance was perfectly neat and tidy. Okay, he did fucking carry her. Shakes him.
God.
There wasn't any indication it had been used all day. You don't go using someone else's fucking kitchen, Satoshi. I'm going to throw you out of her
I'm hitting you with the
apartment now.
newspaper. I'm hitting you with the newspaper. I'm hitting you, hitting you, hitting you, hitting you, hitting you.
飯食ってるのかな
I wonder if she's eaten anything.
Go
Mina's
home.
gaze shifted suddenly. I followed it and saw a pet bowl laid out in the corner of the room. One dish was filled to the brim with water, and the other was piled high with dry cat food.
Give me wet cat food. I refuse to eat the dry stuff and then leave.
Takes a brick out of his head and hits him with it. Honestly, yeah. I see someone's eating well around here, huh?
熱出してあんな状態になっててもお前のことはちゃんと考えてくれてるんだな
Even delirious with fever, she's still taking real good care of you.
でもさゆい先生まずは自分の食事の心配をしようよ
Well, that's not good, Miss Yui. You should be thinking about your own meals first. I shook my head at the whole situation, then glanced down at Monet, who was tilting his head as if trying to understand me. I broke into a wry smile. When I pulled out the cold packs, I did notice some cheap convenience store food in the bag as well. Then you leave. She's good. You just put it by your bed and you fucking leave. You hit the fucking bricks, like the one in your head.
Yeah, we're done. Get out.
I guess that was going to be her food for the day. Not exactly the best stuff to eat when you're sick.
米とあと卵くらいはきっとあるよな。
There's rice and eggs at least.
卵がゆでも作ろう。
Maybe I'll make egg porridge or something.
No, you will leave. You will go home.
借りるよ。
Miss Yui, may I borrow your kitchen?
No.
Jesus, Satoshi, you're pissing me off, you dummy. And you don't even know if she's gonna like be awake enough to eat it.
Yeah, dude.
She's not fucking conscious. She's out, bro.
And this scene is going on for so long, too.
So
like, why?
They were like, guys, we're gonna do visual novels, but I've only ever played one in my life, so I don't know what pacing is.
No.
Her face was bright red, and her half-pained, half-contented noises proved me with no clear-cut answer to my question. Because she's fucking out cold.
Yeah,
She has no idea where she is, what her name is, what day it is, who you are. Get the fuck out of her apartment, Satoshi.
Leave.
仕方ない。ゆい先生の代わりにモネに許しをもらおうかな。
Don't think I'm gonna get much out of her. How about you, Monet?
モネ、キッチンを借りていいか？
Do I have your permission to use the kitchen?
ありがとう。
Excellent, thank you.
No, I was telling you to get me 3 cans of wet food and then leave.
Monet's cries helped assuage my guilt over entering a woman's apartment and borrowing her kitchen. Why would it? Why is it cat, Satoshi?
Bark.
Satoshi. Can we just skip till we get out of her house? Not that I had any reason to feel guilty. I don't think, anyway. I mean, circumstances were what they were. The circumstances are you should fucking leave.
Yeah. Circumstances are, hit the bricks, go home.
The circumstances are you shouldn't even have opened that door in the first place. Still, I had this nagging sense that I should have somehow felt bad about what I was doing. Also, my thought is that door looked like it opened outward versus like inward. So like if you were trying to keep Monet from getting out, you close the door. You don't wiggle yourself into that gap and then close the door behind you,
Ooh,
dumbass.
You just shut it. You just shut that door.
God. I can't wait to watch him die later. Still, it's a nagging sense that I should have somehow felt bad about what I was doing. Because you should! This is us, the player, telling you to get the fuck out of her house!
This is us, the voice of God, saying you're fucking up and should go home.
ちょっと離れるよ。
Excuse me, please, Miss Yui. I'm gonna need to get up so I can get the fuck out of your apartment the way that God keeps telling me to. One by one, I gently peeled off each of her fingers latched onto my pant leg. She's only got 2 there, bro.
Yep.
Gigi, have you seen Dandadan yet? Because it's giving the grandma trapped in the good luck cat. It's
Spoiling what all the tuna in her cupboard to leave before I scratch your fucking eyes out, you punk ass kid.
Tell me it's not. Tell me that's not Turbo Granny. Tell me that's not Turbo Granny. The expression on her face changed as I was doing so, from contented rest to mild annoyance, but there was nothing to indicate that she might wake up. So I should fucking hit the bricks. I should leave.
作るか。
Alright then, let's see what we can do, shall we? As I stood up, Monet mewed happily and began tagging along at my heels.
Wet cat food.
And Miss Yui, now resting by herself in the bedroom, let out a sudden sneeze. Bro, she got her disgusting all over you. You should have left.
You're gonna get
the
so sick.
The minute she went all over your face, that should have been your cue to fucking get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Yui.
This is her as a teen, right? Gross.
What's up?
I was gonna say this is just gonna be her like as a teen, right? We're gonna have
Yeah.
like flashbacks. Okay. Well, we'll wait until we see who these people are before we.
They're not important. It's literally just gonna be her and Tsukasa.
Okay, cool.
Gross. I just got sprayed.
ごめんごめん。なんだか鼻がムズムズするの。
Sorry. I've got a real tingle in my nose today for some reason.
まったくもう。
Honestly.
ティッシュティッシュ。
Tissues.
どこやったっけ？
Uh-huh. Where'd I put them?
なければ私の使ってよ。せめても。
Ew!
Cover your mouth!
Jesus!
Girl. Oh, God, wow. How did I get that much on you? Here. Use one of mine. It's the least I can do.
やった。じゃあ私使う。
Great. Don't mind if I do.
私も持ってないよ。ティッシュちょうだい。
What? She was talking to me. May I have one too, please?
はい。
Let's see. Here we go.
サンキュー。
Thanks.
あんたたちね、ティッシュくらい常備しときなさいよ。
You guys should really keep extras with you, you know.
面目ない。
Well, sorry.
まったく。
Honestly. I don't remember any of the voices that any of these girls have that I've given them. I don't know their names, even though I've immediately clicked them.
It's fine.
They're not important. We're getting
they're not.
through them.
So, what were we talking about again?
そうそう。だからさ、とうとう3年になっちゃったよねって話。
You remember, we were talking about what it's like to be seniors now.
だね。あと1年で卒業か。
Oh, I know, right? Can it really be just one more year before we graduate?
卒業もだけど、私たちそれよりもっと考えなくちゃいけないことがあるじゃない？
Well, graduation is important. Don't forget there's life afterwards to think about.
Hmm?
進路よ。
Our careers! Ugh.
Same girl.
聞きたくない。
Celador, this scene has a Danganronpa. This does slap of Danganronpa, yeah.
No, I don't want to think about that.
正直さ、進路相談何回受けたって将来のことなんかはっきりしないっていうかさ。
Well, there is a reason we've been subjected to all those career counseling sessions. And it's because our futures are just a big question marks right now. Are just big question marks. Ugh.
だよね。
Arrgh.
どうするかな、ほんと。
No kidding. What are we gonna do with our lives? Oh, it's scary. What if we just all dropped out and became VTubers on the internet? That sounds viable.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll work.
ゆいはもう進路とか決めてる？
Any ideas, Yui? You have any plans for the future?
実はね、もう決めてるんだ。
Actually, I've got it all figured out.
え？
What?
なに？ゆい、何になりたいの？
Well, don't leave us hanging. Out with it, girl.
私はね、
Well,
I'm gonna marry Tsukasa and be a stay-at-home mom and...
yeah.
私
Oh,
の名前
look
は
at her, she baby.
17歳。将来の夢は先生になること。
My name is Yui Shishido. I'm 17 and my dream is to be a teacher.
あまりよく考えずに人のことに首を突っ込んでは空回ってることが多い私だけど。
This is a strange thing to say and think about yourself, but okay. I butt into the lives of others without a second thought, and I spend most of my time doing nothing important.
でも、そんな私でもきっと頑張れば夢が叶うって信じてる。
But I believe that even someone like me can make her dreams come true with enough hard work. Kisaragi Academy, 5 years ago. Whoa. The cherry blossoms were in bloom, and the rustling wind carried with it the soft warmth of the season. I was a high school senior now, and was devoting myself to my studies in preparation for the day my dream could become reality. And that dream was to become an English teacher. My grades were on the fence for getting into the university I wanted, though. So my best bet was to score a special recommendation from the academy.
よかった。急に呼び出されたから何事かと思ったよ。
Whew, that was a lucky break. When I got called to the office, I had no idea what it might be about.
ある日の放課後、私は職員室に呼び出された。
After school one day, I was summoned to the teacher's staff room.
何かヘマをやったのかとか、成績が志望校に及ばないとか、そういう悪いことを言われるんじゃないかってビクビクしてたんだけど。
I was freaking out that maybe I'd failed or my grades weren't good enough for the school I wanted to go to, or something terrible like that.
In manga form, they don't get longer than Jesus, Juju.
Oh no!
私の予想に反して呼び出された要件はとてもいいものだった。
But it turned out my fears were all for naught.
うちの学園からはライバルはいなさそうだから、このまま頑張れば推薦してやるぞ。
You have no rival in our academy, they said. So if you keep working hard, we'll be happy to give you a recommendation.
だってなんかやる気出てきちゃった。この調子で頑張らないとね。
Man, was that ever a pick-me-up. I feel like I could take on the world now. I'm going to have to make sure I don't let this chance slip me by.
それにしてもゴミ箱ってどうしてこんなに重たいんだろう。
So, this trash can. Why exactly is it so ridiculously heavy again?
ゴミ捨て場まで持っていくのも一苦労だよ。
Carrying this beast to the dumpster is gonna be the death of me.
なあ
Hello?
Hehe.
He looks like he's from a different series with all of his hair texture. I'm like, what?
突然声をかけられてゴミ箱を抱えたまま振り返る。それは今まで話したこと
What
の
a
ない
meet cute when you're holding a trash can.
Yeah.
見かけたことの
Heavy
ない
trash can.
Yep. I turned around, still holding the garbage can. The voice belonged to a male student I had never spoken with before. I'd seen him around a lot, though.
彼は7組の三國司くんだ。
His name was Tsukasa Mikuni from class 7.
そこ足元根っこが出てるから気をつけな。
Watch your step. There's a root sticking out of the ground here, and it's pretty easy to trip on.
え？
Huh? What? Ah!
あー、
Ow.
Did they give him Satoshi's fucking voice actor?
It kind of sounds like it. Googling. Googling. Tsukasa.
ちょっとそこ笑うとこ？
Hey, what's the big deal laughing at someone else's misfortune? Don't know why I said it like that.
What?
もうそこはさ、大丈夫かとか聞いてくれたって。
Okay, so, note on this voice actor, not the voice actor for Satoshi. So that's nice. Very, 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 very long, filmography that
Jesus.
I'm quickly scanning through. He did voices in Toradora, voices in Bakuman, Ryo and Durarara, Toru and Shiki,
Ooh.
voices in Blue Exorcist, Tiger and Bunny,
Who's he in Tiger and Bunny?
Ivan,
Oh my god.
Ivan Tiger Bunny,
Yeah, that tracks.
Dagger and Black Butler Book of Circus. Did some minor voices in Kill la Kill. I'm looking to see. I thought I saw JoJo's. Thought I saw JoJo's. Where did it go? Oh, Oh. It's fucking Bakugo. He's
Alright, guys.
fucking
You can end the game now. We did it.
Bakugo!
We figured it the fuck out. Good night. Have a good one.
He's
See you
Bakugo.
later.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I did see JoJo's, but he's a very minor character in Golden Wind. So fucking Bakugo. No. Okay. Hi, Bakugo. It's not funny. Shouldn't you be asking if I'm okay or something?
悪い悪い。
My bad, my bad.
Make him say fuck. Yeah.
My fucking bad, my fucking bad.
Oh, you don't have to help clean up. You'll get your hands dirty.
You just yelled at him for not... What? Girl, make it make sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
別にいいよ、そんくらい。笑った詫びに手伝う。
Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do after laughing like that.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
うん。これで全部拾い終えたか？
No prob. That should be everything, right?
もう大丈夫。
Yeah, looks like it.
じゃ、行くぞ。
Cool, let's go then.
あ、
Huh? I remember it well, even now. 1 second, I need to go check on Eddie.
Eddie causing problems.
No, he's stinky. Why are you stinky? I can smell you from here. Why are you stinky? What'd you do?
Oh, stinky man. Nasty, stinky man. Mod idea that will never happen. Just replace his model with Bakugo. No, he sounds nothing like him. And then there's like CGs because this is Corpse Party. So, you know, death. Not only would you have to get the My Hero girlies, you'd have to get the My Hero Gore girlies, and I don't know if there are too many of those, so...
Yeah, that's a...
very, very specific niche.
Okay. Alright, sorry. This was my first time talking with Tsukasa, and he left a strong first impression on me.
ごめん、重たいよね。
That's really kind of you. Isn't it heavy, though?
別に。
Not especially.
やっぱり自分で。
I'm the one assigned to take it. Maybe I should...
いいって。
It's fine, really.
はい、終了。
There, everything in its place.
ありがとう。助かったよ。
Thank you so much. You were a huge help.
じゃあな。
Get you around.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Hey, hold up.
あ？
Hmm?
お礼させてよ。
I feel like I should do something nice for you in return.
いいよ、女の。これくらいで。
Don't worry about it. Your thanks is plenty.
いいから。ちょっと待っててね。
Look, just wait there a second, okay?
ん？
友達が増えるというのは嬉しいし、楽しい。その相手が三國司くんというのも嬉しかった。司くんのことは実は少し気になっていたから。
Girl. Making a new friend is always great, but when it happens to be Tsukasa Mikuni, it's all the better. He'd kind of been on... He'd kind of been on my mind for a while.
よいしょっと。
Girl, what was that noise?
Vending machine.
Ah. I just heard like rattling noise and I was like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah, she put coins into a vending machine. She's getting him a drink.
Aw. And there we go. Most of the times I'd seen Tsukasa before this were in the school courtyard. You spend a lot of time. Blah, blah, blah. Why is my enunciation weird today? It's fine. I just haven't like
You've
done a
gotten
lot of voice
cursed.
stuff.
You have no enunciation. I can't fucking read. Together we're one dumb brick bitch.
Yeah. You spent a lot of time there, sitting alone on the bench. I was over on the bench.
Okay, but while the students were getting killed 5 years from now, what the fuck were you doing?
I was over on the bench. Even after school or during summer vacation, if I happened to pass by, I would always see him there. And after this little encounter, we'd go on to make many fond memories together. Yet, somehow, the image of Tsukasa that stands out most in my mind is of him seated alone on that courtyard bench.
はい、どうぞ。コーヒー牛乳でよかった。
Girl, if it's after school, it's like 4 p.m. Don't give him. You're gonna make him do what I literally just did.
Yeah.
Don't. He can't have caffeine this late. He's gonna be up all night.
For you, I hope Cafe Olé is alright.
まあ、なんでもいいけど。サンキュー。
Sure, I guess. Anything's fine, really. Thanks.
これは私からのお礼なんだから、黙って受け取ってくれればいいの。
You know, it's customary when receiving a gift to quietly accept it without any offhanded remarks.
義理がたいやつ。
Well, aren't we a stickler for tradition?
We walked to the bench together, sat down, and began making small talk. That courtyard bench was a sort of mystical place. The leaves rustled over your head, and if you closed your eyes and opened your ears, it felt as though you were in the middle of some forest. It is a nice courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you looked straight up, the sunlight poured in through the leaves and you almost felt like you were in another world.
初めて座ったよ、このベンチ。
This is the first time I've actually sat on one of these benches.
なかなかいいだろ
It's pretty nice, right?
素敵な場所。
It is. It's lovely.
だよな。
Yeah, it really is.
だからなの？
Oh, so is that why?
え
Huh?
この時間とか昼休みとかよくここにいるでしょ。
Well, you come here an awful lot, right? Like, even after school and during summer vacation?
ああ。
Not like I've been watching. What was really normal about it, actually.
I sure do. How do you know that?
この場所好きなんだね。
So you must really like this place then, huh?
まあね。
Yeah, I guess I do.
そっか。
Well then, there we go. The leaves rustled as a gentle breeze blew between us. We were both silent for a bit, but strangely, it didn't feel awkward or uncomfortable.
聞かないのか
So, so aren't you going to ask?
Ask what?
いつも一人で何してんだって。
What I'm always doing here by myself or something.
この場所が好きだからいつもここにいるんだよね。
You're always here because you like this spot, right?
そうだけどさ。
Well, yeah.
他に何か理由があったりするの？
Is there some other reason then?
ないよ。
Not really.
じゃあ聞く必要ないじゃない。
So what would be the point of me asking?
そうだけど、ほら、普通聞くだろ一人でそんなんつまらなくないかとか、意味わかんねえとか、変わってるなとか。
Well, you've got me there. People normally ask me if it's boring being here by myself, or tell me they don't get it, or say I'm being a weirdo or something.
そんなこと思わなかったな。ここが好きなら一人でいたって別に変じゃないよね。
Really? I don't know. I guess I just don't think of it that way. The way I see it, if you like it here, then why not come here whenever you can?
お前、 わってるな。
Guess that makes you the weirdo then.
What?
いや、そんな顔しなくても、今のは俺的褒め言葉だから。
Hey, don't make that face. Coming from me, that's a compliment.
変わってるが褒め言葉？
What? Calling someone a weirdo is supposed to be a compliment?
そうそう。
You bet it is.
なんか納得いかないな。
I'm not sure I buy that.
もう
You're mean. The expression on Tsukasa's face was a dead giveaway that he really enjoyed talking to me. And I've always loved the feeling I get when I know my words helped brighten someone's day. I must have been sporting one hell of a goofy smile at that moment.
本当はさ、この学校でもっと好きな場所があるんだよ。
Actually, there's a place at the school that I like even more than here.
どんなところ？
Oh? Where's that?
秘密。
I'm not telling.
What?
とっておきだからな。
It's my special place.
ってことは、そこも超素敵な場所なんだよね。
Which means it must be a totally awesome place, right?
Anyone else zoning out because of how long this scene is taking?
Yeah. It's cute, but like, why are we here?
It's going on so long and so needlessly.
Mhm.
Someone get this fucking team an editor.
Yeah.
Good God.
あ
Yeah.
いいな。どこ？気になるよ。
Oh, I really want to see it. Come on.
あ。ダメ。そう簡単には教えない。それに、いつでも見れるってもんじゃないんだ。そこの景色。
No way. I can't spill the beans that easy. Besides, the view there isn't nearly as consistent.
司くんは笑いながら紙パックのジュース。
I also just hate that sometimes this is voiced
Yeah.
and sometimes it
そ
isn't.
して目の前に
Random as hell.
ひょいっとつかみ、私を振り返る。
Laughing, Tsukasa finished up his drink, then grabbed the now empty trash can he'd carried to the dumpster for me.
コーヒーをおごってもらったしな。ついでに教室まで運んでやるよ。
You treated me to coffee, so please, allow me to take this up to the classroom for you.
いいの？
What? Are you sure?
ああ。
You bet.
ありがとう。あ、私のクラスはね。
Thanks. I'm in
4
class.
組だろ？知ってるよ。
Class 4, if I'm not mistaken.
シシドユイっつったら有名だからな。
You're the famous Yui Shishido after all.
どうして？
Huh? How did you...
今から先生みたいな女子がいるって、12クラス全部で有名だよ。
You're that girl who already looks like she could be a teacher. I don't think there's a student in any of the 12 classes who doesn't know your name.
Help. So the reason I just said help is because I was voted in my very large high school most likely to become a teacher, so that is a statement that could have applied to me. Uh-oh.
Good job. Good job.
Oof.
Good casting on our end. Handshake emoji, handshake emoji
Handshake
all
emoji,
around.
handshake.
This is how it broke down, all because I wanted to be dead lesbian.
Yep.
10 out of 10, we did it.
What?
それから私と司くんは何度か中庭で会っては話をした。校舎の中ではすれ違ってもほとんど話すことがないのに、中庭では不思議と話が。
Oh, the wonders of a butterfly effect, truly. From then on, Tsukasa and I met in that courtyard many times. We didn't really talk in the halls, but something about that place spurred our conversation.
あ、またお前コーヒー牛乳かよ。
Cafe Ole again?
Yep.
好きすぎだろ、コーヒー牛乳。
Doesn't that get a little old?
そんなことない。
I don't think my school did the most likely. Yeah, we did so many. I went to a really big high school. Not really.
1日に最低2本は飲んでるくせにか？
You drink at least 2 a day, though, right?
なんで知ってるの？
Hey, how did you know that?
自販機でいつもそれ買ってるの。ここから見えるんだよ。
Seen it with my own 2 eyes. There's a perfect view of the vending machine from here, after all.
There is?
ほら、そっち見てみ。
Yeah, I mean, it's right there.
本当だ。
Oh, wow, no kidding.
昼休みも放課後も、いつもシシドがコーヒー牛乳買ってるの、バッチリ見てたからな。
Jesus. He's like low-key a little bit of a bully.
Yeah.
Tsukasa, stop being a dickhead.
You've heard of the
Doesn't
bully
matter if
girl
it's after school
archetype.
or-
Get ready
What?
for- I said you've heard of the bully girl archetype. Get ready for whatever this is.
Where he's kind of a dick, but not enough to make you tell him to fuck himself, so you
Yeah.
just keep talking to him. Doesn't matter if it's after school or summer break. Shishiba and Cafe au lait is like Old Faithful. You could set your watch by it.
そんなことを言ったら、私だって司くんがここのベンチに座ってるのいつも見てたよ。
Well, then I guess we're even, since I always see you sitting on this bench.
いや、知ってるけど、なんでまた言う？
What, you're back on that again?
あと、お互い気になってたんだなって思ったから。
Sure am. I guess I just find it interesting that we both took notice of each other's quirky habits.
なんだそれ。
Weirdo.
中庭で
No, you!
たわいないのを飲んだだ
No, no, I said it
で
first.
友達と繰り広げる会話みたいにあんまり中身がなくてでもすごく楽しくて
Our conversations in the courtyard were usually just silly. It was like talking to a good friend in class. Shallow, but genuinely enjoyable.
この場所夏でも結構涼しいね
It's always so cool here, even in summer.
夏とか言うな。
Don't mention summer.
夏嫌い
Hmm? Why? You don't like it?
夏季講習が目前に迫ってたら誰でも嫌いになるだろ
And that was summer school right around the corner. That'd be enough to make anyone run for the hills.
まあね私たち3年生だもんね夏だからって遊んではいられないよね
I guess so. But we're seniors now. Comes with the territory, you know? The time for fun and games is over.
う。お前は随分と楽しそうだけどな。
I don't know. You still seem like you're having a lot of fun to me.
私は夢に近づいてるって実感できて嬉しいよ
Well, I'm a little bit of a special case. I'm just
yeah,
happy.
you are.
I'm just happy because I feel like my dream might actually come true.
ふーん。
私ね人に勉強を教えるの好きなんだ頼られるのも好き
I just enjoy teaching things to people and having others depend on me.
なんで？
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain. Get out of here.
Why is that?
お姉さんになった感じがするからかなほら私一人っ子だし
Get out of my brain. Get out of my brain.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I guess it makes me feel like a big sister or something. I'm an only child, you know? Oh, and since I'm an only child, you know.
まあ頑張れば。
Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that then.
それは
So dismissive.
すっごいどうでもよさそう
Wow, that was about as dismissive a comment as you could get.
だって人事だしな。
Hey, not like I can do anything about it, you know?
そんなことを言いながらも司くんはやっぱり優しかっただって私の夢を笑ったりはしなかったから
Despite his occasional boorishness, I still felt that Tsukasa was a kind soul. If nothing else, he never actually laughed at my dream.
先生になりたいって夢を話すと大抵の人は笑ったり茶化したりであんまり真剣に聞いてくれない
And in a high school crowd, most people don't take you very seriously when you say you're trying to become a teacher.
だけど司くんは一度も笑わなかったんだ
Tsukasa just wasn't like most people, I guess. The season was quickly turning to autumn.
Why you cry, Yui?
Why you cry? After the school day ended, the senior floor was always a lot more quiet than its underclassmen counterparts. Everyone was off studying hard at the library or with tutors. So, one day, thinking no one else was around, I sat down in a lonely corner of the hallway. Initially, I had grabbed my shoes and left the classroom, intending to head home, but along the way, I just started crying. I was overwhelmed. My sobs echoed from one end of the hallway to the other.
この日、私は無事に志望校の推薦枠に入れてもらえることになった。
That day, I had finally received a special recommendation to my top choice university.
嬉しくて仕方がなかった私はすぐに友達に報告した。けれど、いつもなら手放しで喜んでくれるその子がふと表情を曇らせた。
I was so excited. I just wanted to tell someone. So I told my friend Tomoe, but her usually supportive demeanor took on a somewhat harsher edge.
私の前でそんなこと言うんだ。まだ私は夢も何も決まってないのに。
Quit rubbing it in my face. You know I'm still totally undecided about my future, right?
多分、私はひどくショックを受けた顔になっていたのだと思う。巴はすぐにハッとしたように目を見開き、慌てて謝ってくれた。
My expression must have changed pretty drastically. Tomoe's eyes suddenly widened and she quickly apologized.
だから私も笑って気にしてないよってそう言ったのだけれど。
So I smiled and told her I didn't care. That's what I said, anyway.
気にしてないわけがない。巴の言葉と表情が鋭い針
Thank you
の
for the
よう
tooth,
に
KJ.
私の胸をつく。
But how couldn't I care? Tomoe's dismissive words struck me like a dagger to my chest.
私、考えなしだったのかな。
I'm so insensitive sometimes.
他のみんなも同じこと思ってた。
I wonder if everyone else feels the same about me.
Thank you for the triple threat. Oh my god, I just crunched so hard.
We'll stretch.
Perfect stretch.
I kept wiping the tears from my eyes, only for new ones to take their place immediately.
I will drink water now.
Yeah, triple threat. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
You mean crunchy clown? Yeah. Why do you think I keep all the bones? They'll be crunchy and crispy.
Why didn't I think of this sooner? So many people were still facing uncertain futures with no real goals in mind, and I was completely oblivious to it.
That's not your fault, babe.
Yeah,
That's
not you,
all
girl.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're undecided, they could be like, okay, I still want to go here. I'm gonna get like the basic stuff out of the way.
Yeah. Or they could still just like still be happy for you. Like that's also allowed.
Yeah. Your friend's kind of a dickhead.
Yeah. I was the one with a dream running around like the... Okay. My brain mixed a million words together there.
Running around like a cock with a walk.
I was the one with a dream, running around like cock of the walk and blabbing about my successes and aspirations. I wouldn't blame them if they hated me.
Get new friends.
Get new friends! Could someone that insensitive to the feelings of so many other people really become a teacher? Did I ever even have what it takes to begin with? Girl.
Shishido?
Shishido?
声をかけられて振り向くと、そこには司くんが立っていた。
I quickly turned toward the voice that had called out to me and found Tsukasa standing there.
いつもは廊下であっても言葉を交わすことなんてないのに、この日はごく自然に声をかけてくれた。
We'd never said a word before when passing each other in the hall, but he spoke to me that day with no reservations, as if we were old chums.
司くん。
Tsukasa.
すごい顔だぞ。ハンカチは？
Your face is a mess. Do you have a handkerchief?
Oh my god.
持ってる。
Yeah.
じゃあ、顔拭けよ。
Then wipe your face.
Okay.
司くんが戸惑っている空気がひしひしと伝わってきた。彼を困らせたくなかったから、私はこぼれ落ちていこうとする涙を必死に拭う。
Tsukasa's concern and confusion was clearly written on his face. I didn't want to cause him any trouble or worry him, so I began frantically wiping my eyes.
何かあったのか？
Did something happen?
何もないよ。
Girl, you are snot and tears everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm fine. I'm so
good.
good. They're like, what?
No. No, everything's fine.
何かあったからそんなに泣いてんだろ？
You're crying an awful lot for someone who's got no problems.
これはその友達とちょっと気まずくなっちゃって。
No, it's just there was a little misunderstanding between a friend and I.
でもすぐに仲直りしたから大丈夫。これはさ、そう嬉し涙みたいなものだから。
But we patched it up right away, so it's all right. Really. These are you know, something like tears of happiness, I guess.
ふん。
Mm.
あ、嬉し涙って言えばね、私推薦枠に入れることになっ。
Yep, see, I just found out I got that I'm not sure if I did it out of respect for Tsukasa, or because I wanted to change the subject, but I cut myself off mid-sentence. I was doing it again. What was I thinking? Now, even when Tsukasa was going to hate me for being a braggart, hell, I hated myself. I was the worst, just the worst. But...
Oops,
マ
sorry.
ジか。
Oh, really?
He was happy for me? A bit taken aback, I nodded firmly.
やったじゃんか。おめでとう。
You did it then. Congrats.
うん。ありがとう。
Yeah, thanks.
That's what happens when you think I know.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
ありが。
Oh, our little voice break.
Yeah. Thank you.
だからなんで泣くんだよ。
So what's with the waterworks? KJ, you missed the entire part where we were like, Satoshi, please get a fucking brain.
Yep.
So maybe have a little bit in your brain.
Yeah, a little
don't be
bit.
head empty, brick in your brain. You put
One
a
brain
little bit
cell.
of brain juice in
One
there. Yeah.
brain cell. That's all you
Don't walk into your teacher's house after she didn't answer and then get fucking weird about it and then still stay. Yeah.
まだ推薦枠が決まったってだけで推薦入試があるんだろ？
Even with a recommendation, you still have to take an entrance exam, right?
need. Yeah.
嬉し泣きするほど喜ぶにはまだ早いだろう。
So isn't it a little early to be crying tears of joy?
そうだよね。
Yeah, maybe so.
でもそうやっておめでとうって言ってもらえたからなんか嬉しくて。
I was just really happy that you congratulated me.
たく。
Oh, come on now.
ごめんね。
Sorry.
何が？
For what?
泣いたりしてわけわかんないよね。
For crying like this without even knowing why.
そう思ってんなら早く泣きやめって。
If you don't know why you're doing it, then how about you hurry up and dry those eyes?
もう大丈夫だから。
Sure. I think I'm fine now, anyway.
たく。
Thank you, KJ!
Sumi.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Sumi, you are so sweet. You were doing so good with the fake tears. You were leaning into that high school trauma very well. Yeah.
No, actually, so the voice I use for Yui is the voice I use for my D&D sorcerer woman Solaris, and she had a very similar scene to this at one point with a guy she
There you
likes.
go.
So I'm like, here we go. But I was actually crying, like, at the table when this happened. I was really upset.
So, you know, you just whipped that out. It's
Yeah,
all good. We got it.
yeah.
We figured it out. I swear.
As I rubbed my swollen eyes, a smile broke through, and Tsukasa let out an exasperated sigh. Then, as if suddenly remembering something, his eyes lit up.
そうだ、シシド。ちょっと待ってろ。
Oh, hey. Wait here a second.
Go get her a cafe au lait and I will lose my fucking mind. Hi, Jaeger! Jaegerson, nice to talk to you. Okay. Tsukasa ran into his classroom, quickly reappearing in the hall again just moments later. He was holding something.
Haha.
お前にこれやるよ。
Thank you!
Oh, whoops. How do I look at the log?
Message log.
Open it back up.
Oh, wait, it was... wait, what is it doing? Stop! Stop!
There we go.
Here, I want you to have this.
A pencil? In his outstretched hand rested a short, stubby little pencil. Not the sort of thing you'd expect someone to go out of their way to lend you.
Yeah, Sumi and I have shared chat now. We've
Yeah.
mastered the collab.
We did it! We've done it! We figured it out!
But it was pocked here and there with small scratches, but it still seemed to be in relatively decent shape considering how obviously well worn it was.
受験必勝鉛筆。
A pencil for guaranteed success.
That's so sweet! Guaranteed success?
これ使うと試験に受かるんだよ。
Use it on your test and you'll pass for sure.
本当に？
What? Really?
ああ。如月学園に受かるのは難しいって言われてた俺が、これ使って受かったんだから間違いないよ。
Yep, they told me I never passed the entrance exam for Kisaragi Academy, but well, here I am, and I owe it all to this pencil.
This is very cute, but also, again, why are we here? Why
know.
is this scene continuing to happen? Sorry, one second, I gotta turn on some lights.
I can't even hear you over the music, Sumi.
Oh, I just gotta go turn on a light real quick.
It's dark for Sumi, guys. Sumi doesn't immediately have light sources nearby for stream. Kind of fucked up.
Oh no, I just need it for upstairs.
For when people come home so they don't come home in the dark. Okay, there we go. So this is the same pencil you were using back when you took your high school application tests?
そう。経験新たかな鉛筆だぜ。
Sure is. It really jerked out a miracle. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. I assume you mean worked out a miracle, right? Not that that's a thing either.
あ、それだ。
I know I'm very white, KJ. Leave me alone.
Hey!
Yeah, that. KJ, have you ever considered that turning up the brightness on the computer and turning on the light in the house might be the way that some people tan?
Leave me alone. It's not like I have a vitamin D lamp that I need to sit under like a plant. It's not
about your plant light.
Yeah. The plant light that's just for me.
Oh my god.
That's just for the Sumi.
Holy shit.
Oh. I just immediately assumed it was an insult, KJ. I'm sorry.
KJ too ready to beef all the time. People are just ready to beef back.
Just pick up Sumi and shake her and she'll glow like a glow stick. Especially if you can crack my back, I will just glow like a glow stick.
I guess bright isn't necessarily a term that is associated with skin and endearment in
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Like it's more like you have clear skin or very fair skin or you know things like that. But I do know, like for product though, they're like it'll make your skin bright. So that's interesting. Now that we've I'll leave you for Tazzy and Asta. Thank you. I feel honored.
Let's see. I'll do a laugh for Yui.
それじゃあ仮だね。ありがとう。
At any rate, I shall happily take you up on your kind offer. Thanks.
言っとくけど、貸すのは推薦入試までだからな。一般入試の時は俺が使うから返してもらう。
But listen, I'm only lending it to you until you finish your tests. After, you'll have to give it back to me afterwards so I can use it for my entrance exams.
I only beef with Asta when we're playing marbles. Then we have a blood feud. Okay.
Somebody go DM Asta and tell him that we're talking shit again.
Yeah.
Somebody summon him. Somebody get him in here.
I will crush you in marbles again one day, Asta. I swear to God.
推薦絶対受かれよ。
And whatever you do, don't fail the exam. Bet.
There's a Genshin TCG?
Yeah, it's actually really fun.
Oh.
Asta!
Asta! Right.
That is the most normal looking pencil. It's not even small as described. Get it together.
今度は司くんも笑ってくれた。
I took the pencil and nodded, smiling. This time, Tsukasa returned my smile.
人の気持ちまで勝手に思いやって背負い込んで、悲しみまで自分のものにして。お前みたいなのが先生になれたらいいのにな。
Aww. You're a really unique person, you know that? It's hard to believe how much you let other people's problems get to you. You'll make an amazing teacher.
What? For a moment, I had no idea what he was talking about, but then it hit me. Tsukasa had somehow sussed out from our conversation that I was crying because I'd upset Tomoe. And he was turning that fact around to offer me encouragement.
頑張れよ。負けんなよ。
Good luck. Don't let it get to you.
Mm.
Flutter.
Flutter.
She's joking so hard about him right now.
Girl, I get it, girl. I
I'm
also
actually
get very
so
flustered
sad that they
whenever
aren't,
anyone
like-
is nice to me. Girl, I get it, it.
I'm so sad that they aren't like actually a thing. Like she just
Yeah.
lives alone. It's like you showed up, like girl, text him.
Yeah.
Look what I put
Give
in your
him a
server.
call,
Hold on.
go out to lunch sometime.
We're talking shit in your Tazzy stream. Perfect, thank you.
Yes.
Get him in here. Get him to be like, again, motherfuckers, again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we get him in here. So we bully him. Also, I'm so sorry about HGG. I'll figure that out after stream today. I promise.
It's all good, it's all good.
I'll figure out ads. I told myself I would, and I keep putting it off.
It's okay. We can wait for half a second.
I mean, you can just add cunt to the message, just for funsies.
頑張れって言葉は辛い時にはプレッシャーになるから言っちゃダメってよく聞く。
I'd heard you shouldn't wish someone luck in times of stress, as it just adds more pressure. That's why people tell actors to break a leg instead. That's incorrect.
Wrong.
It's a
Super wrong.
different superstition.
Mm-hmm.
Different superstition.
けれど私はこの優しい
I'm
言葉
gonna
が
gesture in the direction of the song It's Bad Luck to Say Good Luck on Opening Night from the producers and leave it there. But I didn't care. Taboo or no, I cherish his kind words. I can read.
頑張るね、司くん。
I'll do my best, Tsukasa.
おう
Glad to hear it.
この日から私はどんどん司くんに惹かれていった。
Don don. That's when I really started to fall for him.
彼は
I love realization moments though. I am basic. I am predictable. I read so much fanfic.
They also like dialed up the romance in this one because they're like, oh,
They
visual
did.
novel? Dating? Hello?
Yep. But it didn't seem like he noticed, and there wasn't really any indication that he felt the same way anyway. I can still clearly recall the events of that day, even now. Like 5 times in a row when the TCG was still newish in the game. It's fun. It was October, the day before my entrance exam. The weather outside had been miserable since morning, and visibility was all but non-existent. It would be a bad omen if I were to slip and fall on the day before the exam, so I decided I'd wear boots to school, just to be safe. See you later! That's not your voice. It's fine. Huh? Nagito Komaeda?
In my game?
Get out of here! Get out of here, I hate you! Komaeda, my enemy! I'll beat up a teenager, but only if it's Nagito Komaeda! When I opened the door, I was shocked to see a white-haired old woman lying on the ground, soaked to the bone. I frantically rushed over to her side. Are you okay? It was truly Danganronpa all along. Oh, stay with me. Come on, tell me what happened. Was it a hit and run? There's no blood. I think she just fell. The road running by my house was narrow and mostly used only by our neighbors.
I mean, you can be hit and still fucked up without bleeding.
Plot twist, this was Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny! We've connected the dots. Good job, Gigi. We fucking did it.
But it's not like it was closed off to outside traffic or anything, so a hit and run wasn't out of the question. I looked over the old woman's body as best I could. Fortunately, there were no signs of any serious injury. Doesn't seem like a car accident, at least. And then she became Yui's cat. Exactly, this is how it happened.
Young lady.
Yes?
You must not go to school today.
What?
She's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Absolutely must not go.
Huh? The old woman raised herself up slightly and spoke hoarsely. From the tone in her voice, she seemed terribly desperate. But I have to. Today is my last chance to practice for a college entrance interview. God.
No. Just stay home. Don't go.
I have to go. The interview is the part of the exam I'm worst at. Please, tell me what's wrong. Where's your family?
You.
Will I...
Will you go? No matter what.
Yeah.
In that case, please.
Not knowing what to say, I nodded apprehensively as the old woman began digging through her pockets. She produced what looked to be a crumpled scrap of paper. As she was digging around, I noticed that her breathing had become dangerously ragged and began considering my options to assist her. Really, I should have gone back into the house and called my mom. Yeah, actually. But there was something about her that kept me glued to the spot. I sensed desperation hiding in that unbroken gaze.
You must take this.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, she got me mid-yawn. I thought she was gonna have a longer line. A charm.
A charm? The old woman clutched my wrist and forcefully pressed the scrap of paper into my palm. Tilting my head, I unfolded the scrap and looked carefully at it.
A charm of scented flavored beads.
Yep. It's like Yui, but I've gone through a time vortex. And now I'm here.
At first, I thought I'd just been handed a piece of trash. What? But when I unfolded it all the way, I saw that it was actually a paper doll in the shape of a human being. And there was a name written on its torso. Yui Shishido. Hate that, actually. Yes, my name. Written blah, 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 blah. Written plain as day in easily legible brushstrokes.
Gigi, I'm swatting you away from clearing cues while I'm streaming. Goofy.
Why is my name on it?
So it can protect you.
Huh? How dare Asta be on another stream? Bullshit.
If you don't write the name of the person you wish to protect, the job won't work.
Crazy. This was all crazy. I didn't understand any of it, save for one simple fact. This old woman was here specifically to give me this strange paper charm. As far as I was aware, we were total strangers to one another, but she clearly knew both my name and my address. No. No. I'm sorry. I know you came a long way to give this to me, but I don't want it.
You don't say that. You take it and then you throw it the fuck away.
Yeah.
You don't want it.
As I extended my arm to return the paper doll, I could sense her entire demeanor had changed. I would honestly keep a hold of it because I'm very superstitious, but like you just take it no matter what. Just take it and get out of the situation.
Go the fuck away.
Yeah.
You tell your mom some weird old lady is outside who knows your name. You get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Call ambulance. Hospital. She raised her body up unsteadily from the wet asphalt. Oh.
Oh, why not?
Well... She has Sachiko's face. There's like a lot of similarities in her face to Sachiko, and I don't care for it.
I've nearly killed myself to bring this to you. Why will no one listen to me? You must not enter the host elementary without this jam.
Heavenly Host Elementary?
Yes! You must not go! Don't go!
As the old woman cried out, the paper doll fluttered lightly to the ground. Almost instantaneously, it became soaked through with rainwater. My name began to run and quickly turned into an illegible black smudge. Seeing this, the old woman grabbed and tore at her hair.
No! The charm! The way out has been lost!
おばあちゃん、落ち着いて。
Ma'am, please, calm down.
よいか、絶対に天神省に行ってはならん。
Listen, you must not go to Heavenly Host Elementary!
待って、おばあちゃん。私の学校は如月学園だよ。天神省なんて知らない。
I think there's been some mistake. My school is Kisaragi Academy High. I've never even heard of Heavenly Host Elementary. Ma'am?
Just down again.
Oh, God.
お母さん、お母さん、大変。
Mom? Mom, come quick!
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
家の前で知らないおばあちゃんが倒れてるの。救急車呼んで。
A lot of things, but foremost, an old woman collapsed in front of our house. And please call an ambulance.
わかったわ。
Okay. Why did I say that like that? Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you just do a read weird. Paramedics arrived in a matter of minutes. The old woman seemed to be unconscious by that point, however, so the EMTs brought out a stretcher.
お二人はこの方の関係者ですか？
Do either of you know this woman?
いいえ、家の前で倒れていたので救急車を呼んだんです。身元はわからなくて。
No, she just collapsed in front of our house. We'd never seen her before.
そうですか。
All right.
では付き添いで乗車はされませんか？
Would you be willing to ride with her in the ambulance?
No. The idea of making this old woman go to the hospital by herself just seemed like it would have been a shameful thing to do. Sure, she was a stranger, but we'd had a lengthy conversation mere minutes before, so I couldn't very well say we had nothing to do with one another. Yes, you
yeah,
could.
you can.
Very easily, you
Me
could.
and Sumi, yeah, you can. Get the fuck out of there. Go home.
ゆい、あんたは学校行っといで。
Yui, you need to get to school.
でも、
What? But
この方にはお母さんがついていくわ。あん
see,
たは
that's the better
面接
response.
の練習があるんでしょ。
Don't worry. I'll go with her to the hospital. You have to practice for the interview today, right?
そうだね。
Yeah, I guess I do.
それじゃあお母さん、お願い。
Thanks, Mom. I'll leave her with you then.
Good luck.
I was a little hesitant, but I knew I really had to go to school today, no matter what. So I left the strange woman in my mom's care, and heading towards school, walked right by her stretcher. He's gonna, like, grab her. Yeah!
Yeah, get got.
Suddenly, a hand rose from the limp form of the old woman and grabbed my skirt. Startled, I tried to jump away, but found myself ensnared by her terrible, bloodshot eyes.
You must not go! Them and their weird mics.
Yeah. After school, once my final practice interview had concluded, I reunited with my friends and engaged in the usual regiment of gossip and small talk. Yeah, good time to save.
We just went through all of that.
Yep.
ってことがあってね。
Can you believe that?
かわいい。 That's really scary. 何よそれ。
The hell was wrong with her?
When I described the events of that morning, everyone's eyebrows rose. They were hanging on my every word and yelping in unison at key moments.
ゆい、今日は家でおとなしくしておけばよかったんじゃない？
Yuri, maybe you should have stayed home today after all.
だって今日は面接の最後の練習があるからどうしても来たかったし。
Well, but I had that practice interview. I couldn't miss that, you know?
何か起きないといいけど。
I just hope nothing bad happens.
That's where I'm at too, girl.
何も起きないって。
Oh, come on. What could happen?
Looks at Tsukasa, looks at the fact that Tsukasa currently isn't there with Yui, looks at chat, looks at Sumi, looks back at the game.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm assuming something bad happened to Tsukasa.
思い出した。
Oh, you know what?
え？
Hmm?
天神症って言葉がちょっと引っかかってたんだけどさ、七不思議に出てくるんだよね、天神症。
When you mentioned Heavenly
Oh.
Host Elementary, I thought it sounded kind of familiar. And I just realized why. You know the Seven Wonders, right?
七不思議ってうちの学校に伝わる如月学園七不思議のこと？
Seven Wonders? You mean those urban legends about Kisaragi?
そうそう。
Yeah, those.
天神症って何？
Does Heavenly Host Elementary have some connection to them?
放課後のよしえさんって言うんだけど、聞いたことない？
One of the stories is called Yoshie After School. Ever heard of it?
知らない。
Definitely not.
私も知らないよ。どんな話なの？
I've never heard of it either. What's it about?
如月学園が建てられる前にこの場所にあった天神小学校での話なんだけどさ。
Well, it takes place at Heavenly Host Elementary, which once occupied the same plot of land where Kisaragi Academy stands now.
うんうん。
Oh, okay.
その天神小学校で放課後校舎の見回りをしていた女の先生が誤って階段から落ちて死んだんだって。
It's said that one day after school, a female teacher who had been patrolling the grounds slipped and fell down the stairs and died.
その日は10月のちょうど今日みたいに雨が降る放課後で、時刻はそう夜の7時を過ぎたあたり。
The accident took place on a rainy October day just like this one and occurred just after 7 at night.
こういう日は
And today's the anniversary.
And supposedly, Yoshie still appears on days like this.
天神小学校がなくなってしまったことに気づいていないよしえさんは如月学園の廊下を見回って歩いているんだよ。
Ever unaware that she died at the Heavenly House these many years ago, she now walks the halls of Kisaragi Academy believing them to be her own.
やだ、それ本
Oh, come on now. Is that true?
当？まあ実際見たことがある人がいるから七不思議になってるんじゃない？
Well, it wouldn't actually be one of the Seven Wonders if someone hadn't actually seen it happen, right?
怖。
That's really creepy.
ゆい、今日はもう帰ったら？そのおばあさんの言ってたことちょっと気になるし。ゆいだけ道が違うから一緒に帰れないじゃない？
Why don't you head home, Yui? You're the only one who doesn't live nearby, so we can't walk with you. And given the stuff that old woman said to you...
だね。お年寄りの忠告は聞いておくもんだよ。
Yeah, it's always best to heed the warnings of the elderly.
そうだね。なんかゾワゾワしてきちゃったし、もう帰ろうかな。
You might be right. I am still feeling kind of on edge. Probably best I go home and check in with my mom.
それじゃあ先に帰るね。バイバイ。
I'll see you guys later then. Bye.
バイバイ。
Bye bye.
See ya. 気をつけてね。
Take care.
明日、ファイトだよ。
Give it everything you've got tomorrow.
I will. I'm so nervous. I don't like this. I quickly packed my things and rushed out of the classroom. This part's voice acted for no reason.
外は薄暗くなってきているけれど、階段の7時までにはまだまだ余裕があった。
It was already about 5. It was getting dark out, but if Kana's story was to be believed, I had until 7 before anything bad might happen.
だから怖がる必要なんてない。と、そう自分に言い聞かせて廊下を進む。
Sure, let's use the word wending in this sentence, why not?
Yeah.
As I continued wending my way down the corridor, I just kept telling myself, there's nothing to be afraid of.
それでも、下駄箱にたどり着くまでの時間がやけに長く感じられた。
Even so, it felt like it took an extra long time to reach the shoe lockers.
あー、ダメだ。やっぱり怖い。
Man, I am such a scaredy cat.
よう、シシド。
Oh, hey, Shishido.
司くん。
Tsukasa?
今帰りか？
Heading home?
Yep.
なんだよ、その満面の笑みは。
What's with the big grin?
なんでもない。ね、途中まで一緒に帰ろうよ。
It's, nothing. Hey, why don't we walk together, at least part of the way?
ああ、いいけど。
Hmm? Sure, I don't mind.
やった。
She's like, oh, fuck you! She's
Great.
so silly.
Great.
司くんの顔を見たら、一瞬だけだけど怖かったのが吹き飛んだ。 こ
Oh,
ういう時、男の子ってすごく頼りになるなって思う。
when I looked at Tsukasa's face, my fear vanished. If but for a moment. These are the times when it's really nice to have boys around, I thought.
そばにいてくれたら心強いなって無条件に思わせてくれるから。
I felt that as long as he was by my side, nothing bad could happen.
もちろん。
Famous last words, rad.
なおさら。
Death flag, death flag, death flag. Alright. Didn't hurt that I had a crush on him, of course.
雨は朝よりも弱まっていた。その中を私たちは傘を差しながら歩く。
The rain had let up since that morning, though it was still coming down. The two of us walked side by side, umbrellas held high.
司くんとはたわいもない話でそこそこ笑ったりもしたけど、でも私はどこかぎこちなかったかもしれない。
Tsukasa was talking and laughing excitedly the whole time, whereas I probably came off as preoccupied. I'm sure it was awkward.
得体の知れない恐怖みたいなものがちらついて、いつもみたいに振る舞えている自信はなかった。
A vague sense of fear flickered inside me, and it was making me extraordinarily self-conscious. I'm certain it must have been reflected in my behavior.
シシド？
Shishido?
なんかお前、顔色悪いぞ。どうかした？
You look kind of pale. Did something happen?
おい。
Hey.
実は怖いことがあって。
Yeah, something scary happened.
怖いこと？
I'm actually good for her for, like, saying what's on her mind instead of being like, nah, I'm good.
I mean, she already figured out she doesn't really need to do that with him based on the pencil thing.
Yeah, very sweet.
Something scary.
私の様子があまりにおかしかったのか、司くんは心なしか表情をこわばらせて私を見つめた。
I probably seemed really on edge. Tsukasa was staring at me with this look of abject concern on his face.
真剣に話を聞いてくれようとしているのが分かって、私はちょっと嬉しくなる。
I was a little relieved that he'd asked, though, and it felt good to tell him about what happened.
今抱えている恐怖をできることなら司くんと共有したかった。だから私は今朝会ったこととカンナから聞いた怪談話を司くんに話した。
I filled him in on all the details and explained how they related to Kana's ghost story. I did my absolute best to convey the dread I was feeling.
だけど司くんは。
But Tsukasa was, well...
はあ。七不思議ね。
The 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, huh?
うん。
Yeah.
七不思議を信じるなんて夢があっていいな。
So you actually believe in that stuff. Sometimes I wish I could see the world through your eyes.
What?
ん
Hmm?
司くんは怖くないの？
You don't think it's scary?
怖いっていうか妙だとは思うけどな。でもその謎のばあちゃんと七不思議なんて単なる偶然だろう。気にしすぎだって。
It's weird, sure, but I wouldn't call it scary. And I wouldn't worry about what that old woman said to you. I'm sure it's just coincidence.
でも
But
あんま深く考えない方がいいんじゃね？
Wouldn't it be better not to dwell on it either way?
そのばあちゃんは確かに気味悪いけどさ、ちょっと変わった人だっただけだろ。
I mean, yeah, your encounter with her sounds like it was kind of unsettling, but she was probably just a little off, you know?
そういうんじゃなくて
that's not the issue here.
Huh?
解決方法を教えてほしかったわけじゃないよ。
I wasn't asking you to solve my problems for me.
Hmm?
あのね、私は話を聞いてほしかっただけなの。
Look, I just wanted to vent, okay? I just wanted you to listen.
話なら聞いたじゃんか。
What do you mean? That's what I've been doing.
だからそうじゃなくて
No, not like that.
はあ、わかんねえよ。なんか怒ってんのか？
I don't get it. Are you angry about something?
男の子ってこういう考え方をする。
Guys always do this.
人によるのかもしれないけど、でも女子とは違ってすぐにこうすればいいじゃんって解決法を提示しちゃうのだ。
It varies from person to person, of course, but guys invariably jump right into looking for solutions to your problem or giving you advice on what to do.
結果、女子は言いたいことが言えなくて消化不良になってしまう。
Sorry, needed water. As a result, girls often can't be totally honest with them, or don't want to be, at any rate, and are forced to just bottle up their feelings.
私は司くんと恐怖を共有したかっただけ。司くんが一緒に怖がってくれればそれでよかったのに。
I only wanted Tsukasa to share in some of my fears. If he were scared with me, that would have been enough.
この時の私は気にするなって言葉が司くんの気遣いだとわからなかった。めんどくさいのかなってむくれてしまったのだ。
I didn't realize then that Tsukasa telling me not to worry was his way of showing concern. I just thought he was brushing me off, and frankly, that annoyed me.
朝に見たおばあさんの顔が、目が、しわがれた声が何度も頭の中でフラッシュバックする。
My mind flashed back over and over again to the face, the eyes, and the hoarse voice of that old woman.
それが怪談話で増幅されて、じわじわと私の気持ちを暗くした。
Amplified and distorted by the ghost story, these images gradually darkened my mood.
あんなに怖い思いをしたんだからっていう甘えや八つ当たりの気持ちもあったんだと思う。
Maybe I was traumatized by the events I'd experienced. Or maybe I was just frustrated and needed to lash out. I don't know.
私と司くんはこの時初めて気まずい雰囲気になった。
But for the first time ever, things had become decidedly uncomfortable between the two of us.
それじゃ、私こっちだから。
Okay, well, this is me.
ああ。
Right.
シシド。
Shishido.
He called out my name as I briskly walked away. I didn't really know why I was so angry or confused, but I did notice that his voice was tinged with concern.
なんかあったら連絡しろよ。
If anything should happen, feel free to contact me.
That was nice of him, honestly.
Because he just didn't want her to like be freaked out. He's like, okay, you're already freaked out. Your friends are adding to it by being like, ooh, ghost stories. When you had a very real life scary experience,
Mhm.
like don't even worry about it. Like she was probably a little off. Your friends are just telling you ghost stories. It's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. But at the same time, I do also get her side of feeling like he was just brushing her off. Of being like, it's not that big of a deal. So they're both being dumb teenagers. I considered turning back for a second, but changed my mind and pushed forward in a huff, leaving him behind.
No!
And now you're
he
never
didn't
gonna
want-
see him again. You're never gonna see him again.
He didn't want you to go into your house mad at him because he likes you.
Yeah, and you're never gonna see him
He
again,
was like,
girl.
okay, I fucked up, but like, if you need me, call me. Like, obviously, shakes her.
Shaking you.
Shaking you.
I'm home.
Yui. おかえり。
Oh.
Yui, welcome back.
Oh, that lady died.
うん。
Mm-hmm. Greeting me at the door, my mother wore a somber expression.
Mom, I don't think you should tell her this the day before she has her entrance exams. I think you should wait until later.
Say that she's like still in the hospital and like maybe say that she's like in a bad state, but like even if she died, that is a 2 days from now conversation.
Yippers.
I could tell right away that something had happened. I stared at her with scrunched eyebrows for an awkwardly long time before she eventually, reluctantly, opened her mouth to speak.
今朝のおばあさんね。
About that old woman from this morning.
うん。
Yeah?
さっき亡くなったって。病院から連絡があったわ。
The hospital contacted me. She passed away a short while ago.
That
And like, you don't even know this woman. Like, why are you telling your kid
later.
this? Jesus.
Yep.
嘘。
No.
残念なことだけど。
I'm so sorry.
あなたは明日の推薦入試のことだけ考えていなさい。
Then why would you tell her this, you dumb idiot?
Abstain this information. You could say like, oh, you know, it's just kind of upsetting to go to the hospital, so I'm a little bit like out of it because of that. Because the hospital sucks, bad vibes. But like, you could have told her a little bit later that the lady died.
Yeah.
Come on. Boo. Boo and also hiss.
Hiss and boo, boo and hiss.
Boo, hiss, boo.
You need to stay focused on tomorrow's exams right now, though. Which is why I'm fucking you over and telling you terrible news that is clearly going to upset you and maybe keep you up all night and make you tired for tomorrow or distract you because I'm a great mom.
Yeah.
それじゃあのおばあさんの話はこれで終わり。さあ、ご飯にするから着替えておいで。
We should put this unpleasantness behind us. I'm getting dinner started now, so how about you go get changed?
わかった。それじゃあ私部屋にいるから。
Okay. I'll be in my room.
I'll call you.
お母さんがキッチンへ引っ込んでいくように届けて、私はもぞもぞ靴を脱いだ。
I watched my mom. Oh,
一層重くている。
Sorry.
it's okay. I watched my mom work her way back to the kitchen, then wriggled out of my shoes. My mood had darkened even more. The darkening! The darkening! Tsukasa's attitude was bad enough, but for that old woman to have died? Returning to my room, I couldn't... For some reason, this sentence is not voice acted. Okay, cool. No, God. Returning to my room, I couldn't muster the energy to do anything but collapse into my chair and sprawl out on the desk. The last thing the woman had said to me echoed again and again in my mind. I began wishing I'd taken her more seriously. I should have accepted the paper doll and thanked her.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably still would have died, but I should have reassured her that I wouldn't go to Heavenly Host Elementary. I mean, the place didn't even exist anymore, for goodness sake. I was exhausted. It was a hell of a day, and I no longer even had the energy to move. I needed to change out of my school clothes, but still sprawled out over the desk, my eyelids drooped closed, and I was out.
Oh, panda! Panda, 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 panda!
I awoke with a start. Is he throwing rocks at her window? If he's throwing rocks at her window, I'm gonna lose it.
I think I'm sure clock.
Okay. Still, it would be cute. The air in my room had gotten noticeably cooler, and I was shivering. I must have fallen asleep. Rubbing my eyes, I glanced at my clock. The needles indicated it was 6:45. It's already this late? Girl, you left school at 5. It's like not even 2 hours later. Okay. It was black outside my window, streaked with lines from the still pouring rain. Sure hope it's sunny tomorrow. Sunny for my exam. The weight of what the next day held for me came rushing into my mind. I'd practiced the interview process with my teachers quite thoroughly, but I was still really nervous. Okay, I need to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. There was still a little time before dinner. My mind swimming, I decided I'd take this opportunity to clean out all the notes and textbooks I wouldn't need tomorrow for my bag. Let's see. Student ID needs to stay, obviously. Handkerchief and tissues. Gotta make sure I don't forget my exam ticket. Oh, and my pen case. Huh? Oh no! The pencil! Oh crap, where's my pen case? Did I leave it at school? My face suddenly went pale. Really, I shouldn't have been too concerned over writing implements. We had tons at home. But that case held the pencil that Tsukasa had given me for guaranteed success on my exam. I have to go get it. Hey Mom, I forgot something at school, so I'm going to run back for a sec.
Dinner's almost ready.
That's okay, I'll come right home.
Alright. It's still raining, so be careful.
I will. That pencil was one thing I absolutely needed to bring with me to the test. And so, without hesitation, I ran back down the road to school.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Going for 3 hours.
Yep.
You want to keep going?
I'm good with stopping here, yeah.
Okay. Because it's just, there's no really from here, if we go in, you're gonna be like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It's probably gonna go bad, but we'll see how bad it gets next week, yippee!
Yeah, you know that shit's not supposed to be at school.
And it's so close to 7 o'clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And Sumi's staring at Tsukasa and staring at anime death flags.
Yep. Yep, I'm sure everything's normal.
Super normal.
Yep, I'm sure it's great and fine.
Well, then I can back next Sunday to see if Sukasa lives or dies.
Or if they just get into a big fight and have a huge falling out and never talk again. That's also a thing that could happen.
Who knows? Not
Who
me.
knows? Genuinely not me. I know nothing. I know nothing.
I know what happens. I know what's going on here. I've been to this party before. I know where they keep the snacks.
Well, do you have anything you want to plug while we find somebody to raid?
Slap us over in chatting really quick.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is the Mondailies, but I might move them to Tuesday because I do want to get some stuff out of the way. I have some errands to run. Tuesdailies, yeah. Because it's between Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. There's so much snow, and it's so fucking cold, and like I don't want to go out unless I have to. And it was like a genuine storm for like 2 days, so I was like,
ew.
Nope.
We luckily haven't had a snowstorm here yet, but it's gonna happen soon. I can feel it.
So bad. Like they closed a ton of stuff down, and a lot of people couldn't come because they had nowhere to put their kids because they were like, nope, school's school and daycares. Yeah.
So I was cold.
I was like, I'm not fucking staying. I'm going home.
No, ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have snow on Tuesday.
Probably
it looks like, boo.
Oh shit. Maybe I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow if it's Mondays or Tuesdays. The usual Wednesday. For Wednesday we're doing Slay the Princess because I didn't actually do that last Wednesday. And then you'll get to see next Sunday what happens to Tsukasa, our beautiful boy.
Yeah. On
who's
my
done nothing
end,
wrong in his life ever.
Yeah, never. Not even once.
Not even once.
On my end, tomorrow we're gonna play That's Not My Neighbor. Because I just really never got around to it. And then Thursday and Friday is gonna be more Baldur's Gate 3. More Tamura Kyron's silly adventure. We're gonna dress up our little guys. It's gonna be good.
Yeehaw.
But yeah, we're gonna be raiding Hotaru Desu, who is playing some web fishing, like we talked about earlier. He talked about some web fishing.
Some fish of the web.
Yeah. But yeah, that's on my end. I know, Edison. I know. We're gonna hang. We'll hang out. We'll have mama time in just a minute. He's like, you've done this for too long.
3 hours is reasonable. We sometimes go for 4, so chill.
I usually stream for 4
see you guys
hours.
later.
Gotta calm down.
Do your totally normal human things like brushing your teeth and having misunderstandings with the people that you love and then clearing them up later and still cherishing the things that they give you and staying warm. Jesus Christ. It's so fucking cold. I'm actively in a blanket. I'm freezing. I'm going to shower after this to warm up. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. Bye.
Bye, everybody.